Hi, everybody. My name's Elle, and welcome back to the Order of Narvosc. This is session 13, Inked in Blood. I hope you enjoy.
In the beginning of the last session, we got back to Sydonea after our last mission with the druids. Um, we made it back into the city and got introduced to, and not long after we got back into the city, we cut over to Dahlia, who was being told by creepy, greasy father Ignatius to that she was being placed with a new uh, circle. And then we debated, or the rest of the party debated on whether or not we were going to go directly to get paid and whatnot, or if we were going to wait around for a bit, or go do other things. Um, the professor finally talked to his goat and had a good uh, conversation while Velfi and Ruin stood there and kind of were questioning his sanity because all you could hear was meh. And that so we took all of our things to all of our various rotting animal parts to the order and through or and when we got into the order we messed with Dalmet, or at least Dahlia and Ruin messed with Dalmet. And then we went dress shopping and suit shopping because there's a ball. And the professor got a nice pink suit. Wait, is it pink or purple?
I think it's officially
It is.
Rose.
Oh, a rose suit. And everybody got all suited up. While people were getting suited up, Ruin went to deliver some information, some neat information to our information broker friend, and did not want to redeem her goodwill with Dahlia there because Ruin doesn't fully trust her yet. Um, excuse me. After that, we went to go drinking because that's what you do after you've um we went drinking and decided to audit some of us decided to audit the professor's class the following day. After we had our night of drinking, when Velfi was heading back to her dorm, she met her on here met her outside with flowers and awkwardly, very, very awkwardly asked to go to the ball with her. Um, trying to think if I can't, I'm trying to think if I jumped too far ahead, but yeah. We went the following day, we went to class. Um, Dahlia and Ruin went to several classes because they didn't know where they were because going to school. What? And um we audited the professor's class. After class, we went and redeemed some of the goodwill for some information about Vana, that Vana was in the underground. And that's basically where we ended, I think.
Yep, so y'all had just listened to class. Y'all are all still sitting in the back row debating on what to do next. So,
Oh
what would
yeah.
you all
Yep.
like to do?
Do we want to head straight for the underground? Does anybody need to do anything first, or
I don't know what to expect in the underground.
Exciting though.
It sounds fun. Yes, I've always been a little bit of a rule book thumper, so this is nice.
A lot of fun stuff to do down there.
definitely interesting, that's for sure.
Depends on the layer.
Wait, there's layers? I've only been to one.
Yeah, there's
Ah,
many layers. How many layers total, El?
There are over 15 that you know of.
oh shit.
Layers like
Like an onion.
LAYER. Oh,
Yes.
Like
Layers.
I mean, there's
layers, different villains' layers.
there's LAI.
Dungeon
there's
crawl,
probably
y'all.
layers. There's probably
I wanna-
layers in the layers.
There
There's
could be
layers on
layers
layers on
in
layers.
the layers.
My brain. Ah.
Well, which ones are the
We've
fun
got-
ones?
We've got today, right? We've got the day to kind of putt around, and it's tomorrow that we leave for
First light.
fighting a giant beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically y'all have. It's probably, what did we say? Class started at 11. It's about noon right now. So y'all have today and tonight.
Oh, okay.
So as long as we
Depends
get
on
home by my reasonable bedtime, which is like 7. Then
So,
Like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've got like an hour before we have to turn around. Is that what I'm?
I might could stay up a bit later tonight if it's
7
for
is
the
when I
underground.
wake up.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, but it depends on what you want to do down there. If you want to go, there's like the Clever Slug and Pleasures. I don't recommend Pleasures.
Oh.
So, Ruin and
Oh,
Dog,
honey.
you've been before.
Yeah,
What did you like to do there?
the casino's fun.
Because we know
Um,
Professor's great at gambling.
He's
Very
done
good
so
at
well
gambling.
so far.
Mhm.
There is a tattoo parlor, fortune teller. There's a brew potion shop. I'm trying to think what else is there.
Tattoos?
Yes.
Potions?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yo.
Lots of fun. Oh, there's fortune tellers down there as well. Those are my favorites. Minus pleasures.
It doesn't sound like a nice place, given its name, though. It's a little bit
It's a
ironic,
brothel.
is it? Oh, well, you know, that's a thing that happens.
Yeah. 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 Guy who runs it is a dick. So.
Accurate. Appropriate.
Oh.
Fitting.
Fitting.
Aha!
Uh,
So, off to the underground?
Lead the way. Do we need to prepare in any way? Are we safe? Will we be safe down there? Should we stay close?
yes, you should stay in a group. Maybe hide your pins. Your order pins.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not super.
Okay.
From my little experience down there, they're not super super interested in having order members down there.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Do
going to
we-
move my
do
coin
we
pouch to
know-
an inner layer of my clothing.
Okay.
Not saying that,
yes,
just
That's
kind of
also
like,
a good plan.
yeah.
I will do the
Do
same.
we know if we have to have like our pin always visible?
And as
Is
far
it
as you know,
expected?
no. As long as it's like on your person.
Okay.
It's kind of like a work phone in a way.
Oh.
My
Okay.
pager's vibrating.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah, my
paged.
pager's vibrating.
Pagers.
And I do remember Friedrich said he wanted to put something at his house that he didn't want to take with him. Is that still the case from last session?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, if there's anything that you're not worried about, or that you're worried about potentially getting.
I was trying to think of what it was.
It was your soul binding
Is it-
book.
Yeah,
I would say, is
that's
it
what I was
your
thinking. I think
fancy
it was
book?
the book.
Okay.
I figured that people might be interested in something like that. So, yes,
Oh,
I'd
there
like
is that
to.
bookstore that we don't know where it is too.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to drop that off at my abode, if we may. Maybe it's on the way. I don't really know where we're going.
So the plan is, just to make sure I got this right, y'all are going to Friedrich's house and then go into the underground?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So you all are able to start getting ready, packing up your stuff, ready to leave the classroom. Is there anything you would like to do before you leave the classroom?
I'm gonna grab a few papers from this trash can.
Okay.
Trash can paper.
Trash can paper, and I'll just like stuff it in my pocket.
And you see some drawings on some are just kind of like scribbles. You see somebody was like slightly zoned out for a second and added little hearts and like a name. There's like, it looked like just somebody tried to write their notes really quickly and messed up and just was like, I'm done. I'm just gonna throw this one away and start it over type thing. So you can pick up a few.
Okay. Yeah, pick about just a little handful.
And as you pick up those papers and you all are ready to go, you're able to get to Friedrich's house pretty easily. Nothing stands out to you on the way as you all make it to Friedrich's humble abode.
Very humble. I'll be in and out. I just want to stash that Librum of Souls and Flesh in the house. I want to make sure there's something else I was going to put in there, but I don't see anything else in my inventory that...
Just to double check, you're putting your spell book?
It's my focus, but I haven't... I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a bad idea to keep it on me. I'm nervous. I've never done this before.
You did get a book called Soul Work from Seraphina. Is that the book you were talking about?
I
might
think
have been
that
the
was
book that
it.
you were-
Yeah, I didn't want to take that with me. I'll drop that one off.
You can drop your spell book off too if you want to.
No, because we might need to, Friedrich is always ready if the situation calls for it.
So you were able to drop off the Soul Work book,
Yes.
which you got from Seraphina, which you know is from the school in necromancy. You're able to put that where you would like to. You're able to walk out, and you all are able to head to where the underground is. And as you all are starting to make your way to the underground, you all pass the marketplace. And Velfie, Dahlia, y'all are gonna feel a little tug on your clothes.
I look down.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Y'all
Look at-
see a little kid, a little girl. She's in like this, like almost like faded pink dress. And she's got like very short brown hair and like these big, big, big brown eyes as she looks up at you really like admirably. Like y'all are the coolest thing she has ever in her life seen. And she's just gonna like tug really gently. Like she's trying to get your attention.
Hello there.
Hi. Are you with the order?
Yes.
And she's gonna like tap her like hands together, like very nervously, and she's gonna look around as if she's looking for somebody.
I want to be a part of the order too, but Mama says they don't live very long, and you look old.
Do we hear this? Like,
She's not trying to hide it.
But it don't look.
And she's going to point to Friedrich.
How is he still alive?
Where are we again right now?
Y'all are in the marketplace. So the marketplace has like these tents that are pretty much the brightest color you're going to get in Sydonea. And they're just selling things that they've made, that they've crafted, some like fruits and things that they've gotten from the Druid farm, things like that. So it's just a common little marketplace.
The farmer's market.
Yeah.
Yeah, how Professor, how did you make it this long?
A little bit of skill, a lot of luck. This world is constantly trying to kill you, and it just hasn't been successful yet. Keep that in mind, little girl.
And as you say it's trying to kill you, her eyes are going to widen like saucers. Mama! And she's just going to run off.
Don't join the order.
I never had children. I'm not good with them. I'm sorry.
Don't join the order or do really.
Maybe you don't tell them they're gonna die.
Well,
But-
that's kind of the job description.
Yeah, it's better that they know before going into it rather than
guess.
surprise, your entire party's dead.
Look
Yeah,
at how
I
many
mean-
order members have died recently.
I gotta say, this party is really starting off well.
Yeah,
It can only go up from here, right? I mean,
No,
okay, yeah. Technically, it can go down.
we're going into the
We are going
underground.
down.
Yes, it can go. It can always get worse. That is true. I should have told that girl that as well. Life can always get worse. Anyway,
So as the little girl runs off, you kind of see her run to one of the little tents and like hide underneath the table with a little that has like a pretty checkered cloth under it. She's gone. You can't find her anymore. And you all continue on your way to where the underground entrance is. And you all know that there is only, well, I should say, Ruin and Dahlia know there's only one entrance into the underground. And it's like this giant tower that covers a spiraling staircase. And Ruin and Dahlia know it just goes down and down and down. But this is the west side of Sydonea, which isn't as well off as where the order base is. So lots of tiny homes and apartment buildings are crammed in this area as you all see the staircase to go down. No one's guarding it. No one's really there at the moment. It's very quiet.
Is there
Start heading
ever
down.
normally someone guarding the entrance to the underground? Okay.
Yeah, are people like typically trying to be sneaky when they go in there, or
Some are, some not so much. Topsiders don't really go down here very often.
Is
Tuck-
the
tuck the
stairwell sort
order
of
pin.
inconspicuous, or is it hidden, or?
I don't want to say it's hidden, but it is tucked away, just kind of like it's almost an eyesore that they wanted to shove in a corner.
so I think before we go in, Velfie's gonna take her pen and move it to underneath her coat, where it's covered and you can't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Just similar to the money bag, just hide it a bit.
Alrighty, and you all are able to hide your belongings very well. But you're able to make your way down the staircase, and it's very circular, very winding, and every step you take is just like a clink, 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 like you're walking on metal. And as you go deeper and deeper, sounds start to come to life. You hear the rustle and bustle of people moving backwards and forwards, going places. And when you finally step out of the staircase, you're going to see Pleasures and the Clever Slug right nearby. Very, very crowded. You see some like sleight of hands happening over there. People seem to be really enjoying themselves. The underground barely has any natural lighting. There is one hole in the ceiling on the clear other side of the city that allows some natural light to flow through. But other than that, the only light source in here is magical torches that provide a golden light on this reddish hue stone. The underground has many man-made layers that are each accessible by a staircase. There are plenty of people walking around. You see some people begging for coins, some rushing as if they're late to something. A few people with bottles of liquor just walking around drinking straight from it. A couple of kids trying to pickpocket the inebriated ones. But as you all walk into the scene, what are you doing?
Taking off my sunglasses and my hat.
I think Belfie is kind of looking around, taking in everything and seeing how different life is down here compared to the more kind of taken care of proper part of Sydonea.
And as you all are taking in the very vastly different lifestyle from the top side, give me a perception check.
Oh, I forgot to get my dice.
23.
15.
19.
Uh, 19.
Awesome. Yeah, so you all are able to see this, but you all see Beltov enter the clever slug. He is decked out in his battle leathers today. You see a quiver on his back with solid black arrows, black feather tips, but you do not see a bow. And he's just very calmly walking into this clever slug. But with that 23, you're going to see a little gnome rushing around and very gently pickpocketing some gold coins from some people's back pockets.
Do I recognize this gnome?
Not this gnome.
This one. All right.
Can I ask, does anyone know what the clever slug is?
It's a bar. It's a bar.
Bar. Okay. The name did not lend itself to
It's a much
what type of
rowdier
establishment
bar
it is.
than
Rowdier than the bar.
Yeah, it's the underground.
Ooh. The bar's a little rowdy
yeah,
for my
I
own
mean,
taste.
you're probably not going to run into any nearly naked men wrestling in beer, but
You never know. It could be one of those days.
that is fair.
Looks like anything could happen down here.
So to the slug?
Is that a good place to?
Do we want to go? Do we want to go
Isn't-
straight to the slug, or is
isn't
there
that what
any
we needed?
exploring that people? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to observe. This is a cultural experience for me.
I mean, I guess if are we looking for a drink or
I know that that's where we needed to
Get the
go
information.
for that. Yeah, get that information. But do we want to go straight into that line, or is there anything else anybody wants? Because I feel like once we start down that, pull on that thread, there's not going to be like a lot else that we're going to do. So do we want to
you know what? Yeah, let's walk around.
first? And
Yeah, let's take in the sights.
Yeah. Let's get our bearings.
Well, there are a lot of options down here. Y'all have a blind fortune teller you could go see. Y'all have a tattoo parlor. Y'all have a casino. Y'all have a potion shop. You have a bookshop, although you don't quite know where it is. Where would you like to go?
Did someone mention tattoos?
Yeah, there's a tattoo
No.
place.
I'm interested in getting a little ink.
Well, ink.
When in the underground, like
Do any of you have tattoos currently?
I don't.
you know,
No.
I don't think ruin does. I don't think it would be a thing that I'd thought of getting at any point. So
I may not look like it, but I don't either.
Wow.
So,
I just
I
figured you were
am-
secretly one of those like older gentlemen that constantly wore long sleeves to hide all of your various tattoos.
no, it's mainly because I'm cold all the time.
Yeah. That's on the 3rd layer. If we wanted to head down.
Are we on the first?
get-
Does it descend?
It descends.
Okay.
Is it like looking off into like the Grand Canyon type of thing? Like if you look down, you can just see kind of straight down, or is it like a
Are you moving closer to where the staircases are to the further layers?
Oh, yeah, I would.
sure? Yeah.
And as y'all start to make your way a little further from pleasures, a little further from the clever slug, you start to find the staircases that go down into the other layers. And when you do, you feel a chill run down your spine as you notice a pit in the center of the underground. It is pitch black. There are no magical lamps down there. You cannot see the bottom. And it is eerily silent. No sound comes from it.
Well, that looks like it goes on forever.
Is there like a handrail or anything?
There are handrails, yes, and there are guardrails for the most part to make sure that you don't fall off. Because there might have been an incident or two where someone has.
Fell off or fell off. Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Hmm.
Well, this place looks dangerous already. Yeah. Does do the other layers look less populous than the first one, or is it all pretty even?
So as you continue down the layers, it does look like they are a little bit less crowded. It seems that the clever slug and pleasures are the place to go, especially since they're on the first layer. And you get the idea that topside comes down here for that too. So it is slightly not as crowded.
So like the clever slug pleasures area is like the tourist trap part of it.
Yeah.
And then we're like making our way down to the more local.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, when you say the names in quick succession, it sounds very odd. Clever slug pleasures is just. This is an interesting part of the city. I did not know all this was down here.
Yeah, this is wild. To think it goes down so deep. Like all of this is underneath Sydonea. Like this is wild.
Does anyone know what's in that hole?
No one's come back from going into it.
Has anyone ever thrown anything down it?
I'm sure.
Is it loud right now?
It's allowed on the first layer, yes.
Okay. I'll wait till we descend a bit more. I have an idea.
All bearings.
And as you all start to descend into the second layer, something catches your eye out of the very corner of your eye, where you see, as much as it could be, a very bright window that says spectral oddities. And you see a ghostly looking cat in the window. You see a dog-like creature with wings a little bit further back.
These are in, like, through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I kind of look around and see if anybody's like looking like they're gonna go, like any of the other party members are going in, or if we're just continuing on what we were.
Has anyone ever been to Spectral Oddities before?
Yeah. That's the pet shop.
Oh, pets.
Stop.
I'm used to very on the nose names like the bar,
The pet
Oh.
shop.
Spectral Oddities, and clever slugs and pleasures. It's also exotic.
I mean,
And
Pleasures is
exciting.
kind of on the nose.
That is true. Yes, although I haven't been in there, but I don't really plan to.
What if we went to the pet shop and looked at pets?
I like animals. Yeah, I spoke with a goat yesterday, so
So
just
there's
saying.
so many more you could speak with in there.
Think
that's
of
a
all
good
the animals
point.
you could talk to.
We could have a right forum of discussion in there, and I just walk off towards the door at that idea.
And is everybody going? And as you all make
Sure.
your way to the pet shop, they, for the most part, most of them seem ghostly. And almost like little wisps. But some of them are very solid. You see, again, a dog with wings, has white and brown fur, with little leathery wings attached to him. A cat with scales and a pointed nose. It is blue. And you see this weird looking creature that has like leathery skin, big black eyes, and little antennas that just keeps tilting its head at the window like it's just watching. And as soon as it sees y'all come up, it goes and then just stares.
I love him.
Are any of them close enough to reach out and pet?
Did y'all walk in? Y'all see this from the window.
I would have just walked right in. Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
feel like
thought of talking
Professor
to
is just
them.
walking. Yeah.
I'm following the professor.
Y'all walk in and you're able to see this very oldish dwarf man who's just cleaning up a cage of one of the animals. Oh. Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Are you looking for a pet?
Well, we sort of assume that's what you did here. Do you get many visitors?
No. Not
Okay.
many people. want a pet here.
Well,
So what kind of pets do you have?
There we go.
It's like Belfies.
Help.
Y'all are gonna see like his eyes brighten a little bit as he walks over to the kitty. This is Kitty. She's been here a while. But she's a really good cat. And like he's going to like scruff her like back of her neck and under her chin. And she's ghostly, so it's almost like his fingers go slightly through her. And this, he goes to the dog, is Flyy. I'm not very good at names. I just take care of them. But this is Flyy, and you're going to hear this little boof. Like very low for this kind of dog. And then he's going to go over to the cat with Scales. This is Scaly. She requires a little bit of special attention. She is a I think somebody tried to mix her with what was it? A dragon lizard thingy. She's pleasant, but she's weird. And then he's gonna go over to the thing that has the leathery skin and like the big black eyes that just keeps doing this. This is Quasi. His little antennas like flick towards you all. Friend.
Quasi just spoke.
Quasi speaks.
Hello, Quasi.
Hello.
What are you?
Quasi. I is Quasi.
Is there an emphasis on the last Quasi? Am I saying that right?
What is emphasis?
It's nice to meet you, Quasi. Do you run the shop here with the proprietor?
He's gonna look over at the dwarf. Proprietor? And you get the sense this is just a pet.
Just a pet that speaks common.
So Belfie is going to go over to the spectral looking cat, Kitty. And she's gonna kind of reach her hand out and try to scratch its head.
It's almost cold when you do, but you're able to scratch its head. But it's almost like its fur is just cold. And she nuzzles up against her hand. And the dwarf's gonna speak. What did the wizards call them? The wizards. They are unclaimed familiars? I think that's the term.
Oh.
Who are the wizards? Are these friends of yours? Suppliers? Are they in the city?
I don't know. They're probably dead.
So your animal friends have been here. Familiar friends have been here a long time, you said?
Some. Quasi's been here the longest.
How long has that been?
He's gonna scratch the back of his head. Oh, Quasi, how long have we been friends?
Years. Decade, 2?
Oh, it's a long time.
Do you remember your wizard?
Wizard.
And it's just going to stare at you for a second like it doesn't quite understand.
Owner?
Owner.
Friend before. What is your name, sir?
Friend.
Friend. Okay. What's your name, sir?
Tiny.
Yep. Okay.
Tiny and Quasi.
Quasi, who was your friend before Tiny?
Before.
And he's just going to kind of like look up at the sky for a second.
Oh, we might have lost him.
He just starts looking around. Friend.
All right. Yep. All right.
That's about what we're getting. Seems to be the extent.
So, how much would one of these pets cost?
Oh, well, you really want to take one of them home?
I'm thinking about it. I'm contemplating. I really enjoy Kitty's company.
Oh, that's exciting. Kitty is 30 gold pieces.
Gold. What kind of maintenance does Kitty require?
None.
I think you may have just sold me.
You may have just sold a cat.
Kitty is a familiar. Kitty does not eat. Kitty does not drink.
Kitty, and he's going to snap his fingers, and she disappears.
Kitty?
He snaps his fingers again, and Kitty shows up right where she was.
That is so cool. You know what? Here's 30 gold. Kitty is amazing.
He's going to, as soon as you hand him the 30 gold pieces, he's going to take it and like hold it very gingerly. And he's going to take one of his rings off. And he's going to give it to you.
Okay.
As long as you wear this ring, you can summon Kitty.
Oh. Well, thank you so much.
Does he have more than there's like the 4 animals? Does he have more than 4 rings on?
He's got 5 or 6.
But we only see the 4.
Mm-hmm. You see 4.
Are all of these creatures familiars?
Yes.
Being a wizard, am I familiar with the concept of familiars and how they work?
You are familiar with
Familiar with
familiars.
familiars?
I didn't intend
You've
that.
read about them.
Okay. The dog creature, Flyy,
Fly.
is that its name?
Yes, and if you don't like the names I have given them, you can change it.
I'm just gonna say, hey, Flyy. Does it turn its head?
Fly's going to woof, and like just look at you for a second while its wings start to flutter, and it's going to actually like fly closer to your face and just stare since you called it.
Well, it seems to respond to Flyy. So, So, can I ask, is Flyy like, are we talking like a lab with like big eagle wings or like a little pug with like bat wings or something?
He's more of a mixture. He looks like a little mutt. Like, oh my gosh, he's about 30 pounds looking, with white and brown fur that's like spotted, but really shaggy. It's like almost in his face. And his little wings that he has are furry as well, with that white and brown fur. But you could see almost like like almost like a bat's wing, like the bone, and then like a very thin skin where he's flapping.
I'm going to turn to the party. Does anyone have need of a four-legged companion
I already
beyond the
bought
ones
one.
we have? Well, yes, Felfie has just filled that need.
I do not.
As it stands right now.
How much to take Fly off your hands?
Fly is 50.
Let me just check, and I dig through like 4 layers of clothing because I can't remember where I put it. 50, you say?
50.
Okay. That sounds like a great deal. And I'm going to hand him 50 gold pieces.
And when you do, he's going to take the gold pieces again gingerly with both hands, almost shake it, and take another ring off and hand it to you. Fluffy is the same as Kitty. No food, no water. But just because they don't need resources doesn't mean they don't need love too. These I am a little too awkward for human friends. So these are my friends. Please.
Well, trust me, Kitty is in great hands.
So is Fly. And maybe we can even bring them back to visit
You can be their
Tiny's
pet sitter
spectral.
when we go out on our mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever want to bring them back and let me watch them, that would be wonderful. I don't charge for pet sitting.
Where do they go when they're not here? Like, I'm going to snap my finger with the ring on and say, Fly.
And like he's almost looks like he's about to lick your face, and then he disappears. And Quasi's gonna start speaking.
The nowhere.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Tiny.
So out of curiosity, if I did, not that I am saying that your naming skills are terrible, if I did want to change Kitty's name, how would I go about that process?
Just tell Kitty what you want to call her instead.
Okay. I'm going to pick Kitty up in my arms, and I'm going to scratch her head, and I'm going to go, I want to call you Mira.
She's just gonna nuzzle and start purring, but it's a different kind of purr. It sounds ethereal.
You're so pretty. You're such a pretty cat.
And she's just still.
This was a pleasant surprise. I'm so glad we went to the underground. Look at this.
Yeah. Tiny, can I ask why do you set up shop in the underground? This seems like such a wholesome, pleasant establishment you have here.
Topsiders aren't the only ones that deserves pleasantries. As you can tell, it's not very bright down here.
Well, it's always nice to have a little brightness in the darkness, you know, and These pets bring a lot of joy.
And you're going to see him grin and just kind of like, almost like he turtles his neck a little bit.
Yeah. I wish more people saw it like that.
So I'm going to look at Mira. I'm going to say, "You're so great. You're so amazing." And I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to say Mira.
And when you do
And
that,
then-
she disappears.
So cool.
Just make sure to summon them back every once in a while. Don't leave them in the nowhere for too long. Heard it's very dark and very crowded there.
It sounds about like where we are, the underground.
Yes, but no love there.
Okay, good to know. Mira will have a wonderful life.
You're going to see him get teary-eyed as he just nods.
Well, Ruin, Dahlia, any need of some four-legged companionship?
Not with my line of work, no.
Your line of work.
Yeah, I'm kind of a monster hunter.
And he's going to look at all of you.
Are you all monster hunters?
I'm a little old for hunting monsters.
I'm currently a
professor.
student.
Yeah, we've got a professor and a student here.
And he's going to turn his eyes to Friedrich for a bit.
Make sure that you have a backup for Fly in case something happens to you. They don't get stuck in the nowhere.
Okay. We're becoming, since getting to the underground, I've become acutely aware of my own mortality. And it's just been a great experience. So yes, I will start thinking about to whom to bequeath my possessions now that I own something worth bequeathing. It's been a great conversation, Tiny.
I love Tiny, and he must be protected at all costs. All costs.
Anything else happens, Tiny survives. That's
Yes, apocalypse, Tiny has to survive. Someone has to watch these familiars.
And you see Friedrich, he is kind of like in his own head because you just had a girl ask how he's still alive. He looks so old. And now Tiny's talking about how
That
he
was before the underground. So
Today on the Professor's Existential Crisis, I kind of want to go get tattooed.
I do want a
That sounds
tattoo as
fun.
well.
I would
Yeah.
like to get tattooed. Yes.
All right. So the next layer down. Because Dahlia
the
knows
third
what
layer.
that is.
So, as you all make your way out of the pet shop, Tiny just gives you a very tiny wave. As he does seem to be a little bit shorter than other dwarves as well. He's very tiny, but he is very old. And you all start making your way to the third layer. You all notice that there is a very busy section of the third layer, which you can assume is the casino. A lot of people, like, you hear hollering, you hear cheering, you hear what sounds like it could have been a fight. But a little past that, you see a little tattoo shop called Mystical Mirage. It's a little quiet as you all make your way there, but you hear buzzing sounds as you get closer.
Dahlia will step in.
And once you step in, you hear this little ding. And a gentleman with a very, very, very nice beard and like a beanie with little scraggly bits of hair sticking out of it Oi! Hi! We have an appointment?
No? Do we need one?
No, I just wanted to ask.
Cool. All right.
And you all see, if you are all walking in and you hear the little ding, it's very wide and long, and there are tattoo chairs at like 3 per wall. One is currently occupied with a little halfling. It looks like he is getting his full sleeve done. And the person tattooing him is very like concentrated, and you sense this little aura around them as if they've cast like a haste spell. And they're going very quickly, like very quickly. It's almost like you can't see where his hand is going, but the design that's coming out of this tattoo is gorgeous. Alrighty, well, what are we planning on today? We have a few seats open.
I think quite a few of us want, maybe all of us want a tattoo.
Oh,
I've never had a tattoo, and
Are you?
we're here.
oh, we're
so
popping a cherry. Alrighty. Oh, he's
Yeah.
confused. Do I need to go get you an ice pack?
I'm not familiar with that phrase, but no. I assume it's a good thing.
Yes. Now I feel awkward and slightly uncomfortable. But since it is your first tattoo, what are you looking for?
Anyone is free to speak. I just want to watch first. I don't want to go first.
Oh, you like to watch. Okay. And he's going to look at Dahlia. What can I get you, my lady?
Well, you do magic tattoos, right?
Of course. Wouldn't be a tattoo parlor in the underground if I didn't.
I want something to help with spell concentration.
Ooh, okay. And he starts drawing something up, and you can tell he's got his like sleeves rolled up at this point. His brow gets furrowed, and you can see his whole arm, both sides, completely full of tattoos. So you can see like one peeking out of his like undershirt too that goes up his neck in a honeycomb pattern. And he starts drawing it, and he shows it to you. So I can make this with a magic that will shield your mind a little bit, allow you to concentrate a little bit better.
Yeah, how much would that run?
100 gold pieces.
All right. Does it matter on placement?
Wherever you would like it.
All right. Tally ho, I say.
Tally-o, I like that one. That chair at the very end. Somebody will come get you. And what this tattoo does is it's going to shield your mind in order for you to concentrate and gives you advantage on concentration checks.
Oh, nice.
And at the very far end, he's showing the tattoo design to the lady at the end. But she is a deep gnome, and she has a little high riser to make sure that she can reach the chair. And she's got like her sleeves rolled up. She's really, really beefy. All right, let's go. You ready?
All right. Oh, yeah.
All right, I like you. And you're able to talk with her about where you would like it, what design you would want. Would you like to describe what tattoo you're getting?
So it's going to be on her hand and on her wrist. And where'd it go? I have it. It's just kind of like, it almost looks like an ink blot where it kind of comes to a point and then it kind of just spreads out down her arm. Yeah, it's kind of simple, ink blotty. It does have a pattern to it, but yeah.
Ooh. And as she starts on it, she's going to like do this very intricate wave with her hands, and you see her hands light up. Whenever you activate this, it will show the color of your soul.
Color of my soul.
It'll glow.
Guess we're finding out some soul stuff today. Hopefully you don't have to use it today. Hopefully you're here to just relax. And she's just going to work. And the guy with the beanie is going to look at Velfie. Are we getting a tattoo too?
I would like one very much.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. What are we looking for?
I out of
Out of game.
not entirely sure how to describe what it is that I
Okay.
want.
And what exactly is
So-
it that you want?
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Oh, cool. Silvery barbs that's a 3rd level spell, isn't it?
First level enchantment.
1st level enchantment. Okay. Ooh, nice. All right. So he's
Oh,
going
boy.
to, as you describe this. Yeah, we can do that. For that kind of spell, we can make it to where you can cast it twice per day.
Okay.
And for twice per day, that'll be 100 gold pieces for that spell.
Deal.
Nice. All right. And he's also going to start drawing up something. And he's going to point to the seat next to Dahlia. They'll take care of you. And he's just going to hold it up to them. They are going to nod. And they're going to like tap their arm. Give you like a yeah, let's go. And like he does, like they do the motion, but you don't hear any sound come out.
Okay.
And
All right. So
he's gonna give you a thumbs up, thumbs to the side, thumbs down. Cool. And they are gonna get to work. What does your tattoo look like?
So I imagine I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord. It wraps around Velvy's wrist, and it's kind of like a thorny branch with some leaves coming off of it.
Nice. Oh, both of those are so pretty. And they are going to do something with their hands where their hands start to glow as well. It's almost, you get the idea, it's like a haste spell, but specifically for their hands. And you can't even quite tell like what they're drawing until after it's done. It's going so quickly. And Ruin. The guy at the front's going to look at you. You getting one too, big guy?
I mean, we're down here. I might as well.
When you're in the underground, get a tattoo.
Right? So I'm looking for something that would give me a little bit of extra, like, physical protection.
Okay, all right. I think we can do that. So, and he's going to start drawing something up. So with this, it can toughen your skin a little bit like stone if it's in a dire situation. And give you a little bit more oomph. And he can do a tattoo for +1 AC or +2. There is
what
a
would the +2? What would the +2 price tag be before we like get into this?
300 gold pieces, and it will be a full half sleeve.
What's the +1?
150.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with the smaller of the two.
Smaller of the two. Perfect. So, yeah, like if something comes at you, you can pretty much turn half of your arm into stone and hopefully knock it away, which will be pretty good for down here. Lots of things are thrown at you for no damn reason. And he's going to start drawing something up, and he's going to point to the seat next to Velfie, and he's going to hold a sign up. She's got you over there. You see a dark purple tiefling with a pixie haircut and ram horns and lots of facial piercings.
Come on, sugar, let's go.
Guess you're up now, Professor. And I head down to the.
And would you like to describe what kind of tattoo this is going to look like?
I think, like, I've thought of a couple of different ideas, but I think the one I'm gonna go with is it's like a, it's gonna be right where the, like in the crook of the elbow, like right where Ruin was injected
Mhm.
with the grossness, and it's gonna be like a sort of constellation of a giant turtle.
Aww. I love it. And she does the same thing with her hands, and they start to glow. And then she starts to work on the turtle. All right, tattoo newbie. What we getting?
Okay. I saw what everyone else got. They're all really cool. I'm a professor, if you can't tell from looking at me. And
Yeah.
I like to write a lot. But sometimes I don't have my quill and my ink on me. And this is ink. Is there a tattoo that will let me be able to write whenever I need to?
Huh. Let me see what I can get into.
And he's going to start. He pulls out a book and he starts flipping through it. Yeah, I can do that. I don't get many people that ask for that, but this, he starts drawing something up. It'll need to be near your finger if that's all right, but it'll pretty much allow ink to flow out the fingertips. Is that okay with you?
That sounds grand, actually. You can probably see the chalk on my fingers now. It'd be nice to not have that.
Yeah, no chalk.
So with this, you can also touch a piece of writing. Can only be one page. That's all, unfortunately, I can do. But the writing can be invisible to anybody except for a person that you name for 24 hours.
Oh, like a secret message?
Yeah, you can be stealthy, Professor.
I don't get into much secrecy, but suppose it could be useful, perhaps.
Could have fooled me.
But you can only use this once every 24 hours, but we can make this work.
Let's do it. Let's go for it. What would that run me for parts and labor and materials?
I definitely could tell you were a professor. 50 gold pieces.
That's an agreeable price. And I have to dig through my clothing again on each side to find it. And then I count out 50 pieces for the fine proprietor.
You know there's an easier way to do that, right? Rather than having to dig through your clothes all the time. I know you're in the underground, but that kind of makes it obvious.
What's the easier way?
He's going to reach into his shirt and pull out a coin purse. And it's just hanging around his neck. That way, they have to kill me in order to get it.
It's not a bad idea, but with some of the folks we've seen out here, they might not hesitate.
Well, you just gotta fight back.
Maybe I can write to them. I don't know.
I love your enthusiasm.
Spray ink in their face.
But yeah, you definitely need to be careful.
And he's going to point to one of the chairs next to the halfling. And you're going to see an orc man, very young, very beefy, very tall, with a full beard, full floppy hair pulled back into a man bun. He's got his little tusk hanging out. He's going, you ready?
Yes, this is so exciting. Ink me.
I
Oh,
will
you guys made me
eat
eat.
you.
Is that what they say? Is that like a thing?
You guys made me ink.
Would you like to describe your tattoo?
Yeah, I don't have a picture of it, but Friedrich's a lefty, and it would be like a quill with the point down on the end of the finger with a little bit of the plumage up here.
Love that.
Yeah.
And as you all are getting tattooed, the guy at the front has started tattooing himself. He's giving himself like a little hand rose that he's like really excited about. And he just kind of giggles every once in a while as he's doing it. He's really proud of his artwork. But is there anything you all would like to talk about while you are getting tattooed?
Do you get a lot of business down here? I'm going to speak to my artist.
It's not terrible. We don't get people asking for your type of tattoo though. You sound smart.
What do you normally get?
People want to kill other people. It's kill or be killed down here.
Pen can sometimes be mightier than the sword. I heard that somewhere.
Gosh.
If you stab someone in the neck with it, sure.
That's a good point. It's a good point. I don't plan to do that with this one, but
Well, I don't
Yes.
think you could.
I suppose I'll just sit back and and enjoy the rest of this process.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do while you're in the tattoo shop and getting your tattoos?
I think Ruin's almost just kind of like meditating. Like it's cathartic because it's going from a like place of, you know, evil, things like that, to something more protective. And he's just kind of
So within an hour, you all have your new tattoos. Since this is permanent ink, you will not have to attune this. And I can add these tattoos to your inventory within the next 2 weeks.
Yay.
Yeah. But if you have something that gives you advantage or gives you a spell or gives you like a plus AC or anything like that, you guys can use this now as soon as you guys have it. And you all have paid up. You've gotten your tattoo. You can stay for a little bit longer or you guys can head out.
Well, are we all happy with our new ink?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
this bonded us as a circle.
Yeah, I feel like this is a thing. Maybe is this a thing that people do? They get tattoos together, and it sort of brings them
Sure.
closer.
Yeah.
it's-
Now you're all rebels.
The shared experience of pain, you know?
Yeah, and purchasing services in an underground market. It's exciting.
oh, Professor.
Living on the edge, Professor.
This is as close to the edge as I've ever been, except for giant lake monster that destroyed the house, and when I got choked out by that thing, and then Delphi almost got her face sucked out from the back of her head. So maybe this is par for the course these days.
Wow. All right.
Sorry, I've just been thinking about dying a lot. So
Oh. Do you need a drink then? Or food?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I don't need one. I might like one later. You know.
Would you
after
like to talk about it, Professor?
I mean,
Mm,
we are heading we can't head towards the clever slug, and then Professor can drink some of that existential crisis away.
I mean, we are by a casino too.
Oh yeah.
ooh, that
Professor,
is
don't
true.
go in the casino. Stay away from the casino.
Fantastic.
I've never been much of a gambler, though I do teach anatomy. I'm fairly well versed in mathematics, and no, it rarely ever works out.
Yeah, because they're rigged. Still fun though.
Are they actually rigged? I've always suspected.
Some can be. Some can be.
Hmm. Does anybody else want to go to a casino? I don't want to. By all means, you don't have to follow the old man around down here in this fun place.
Does your age bother you, Professor?
No, I'm rather proud of it. Not many people
Okay,
live a
good.
very long time in this world that we're in now. I think it shows a little something. Either I've lived a very lucky life or a very quiet life.
Wise words. I am actually curious if there is any sort of literature that we could find down here. So I don't know, Dahlia, if you know of a place.
Apparently there's a bookstore, but I don't know where it is.
Do you think maybe the tattoo artist would know?
Probably not, but maybe they would have a lead.
Okay, so
'Cause everybody knows everybody, connections.
all right. So Velpy's gonna walk up to the guy with the beard and beanie, and she's gonna lean over, say, do you know anything about a bookstore down here?
Oh, I'm not a very big reader. I like drawing a little bit more than reading, but
Fair.
and he just kind of sits there for a second. I've heard rumor that a goblin owns it,
Okay.
but it doesn't have like an entrance. Heard his name is Dice. Your best bet might be talking to the goblin that works at the casino. He'd probably know more than I do. Ask for loot.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And this ink is absolutely gorgeous. Your shop is amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
He's gonna look taken aback for a second.
I'm gonna die today, aren't I?
Not by my hand.
Okay. Not many people tell you have a great day here.
Oh,
So thank you.
have a bad day?
No,
What do people tell you?
fuck off.
Well, fuck off.
Fuck off. But fuck off again if you ever want another tattoo.
Awesome.
He's just gonna kind of sit there for a second, kind of like bobbing to himself. Like he got told to have a good day.
Made his day.
So who did
That's
he
what I like to
recommend we
see.
go see?
Looks like we need to head to the casino and find a goblin named Loot.
Seems very
Find a
fitting.
loot goblin at a casino.
At a casino.
A Loot goblin.
I love how straight. There's no pretentiousness to the underground. There's no airs. People are just very. What you see is what you get. I like it. Well,
Sure,
at least I
sure.
think so. Having been down here a couple of hours.
Are you all walking out?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And when you all walk out of the tattoo shop, you're going to see somebody standing there on the outside with his arms crossed. Oi! Topsider's looking for fun in the underground, eh? Bad day for it. And he's going to toss a dagger at... Who walks out first? What's the walking order?
I'd have been me, the drow. It's like, the fuck,
So,
man.
he would not assume you were topside.
Okay.
So who?
I
Maybe the next
probably would
person.
have been the second one out.
All right.
Like I didn't stop to listen to. I didn't really stop to listen to Velfie having her conversation. So I probably would have been the second person out.
Okay. Who's the second third person out?
I guess me or Velfie. I guess Friedrich.
Does a 13 hit, Friedrich?
Should I think it? Well, am I surprised, or do I get a reaction?
You're surprised.
It would hit me then, yeah.
Okay. And does a 17 hit Velfie?
Yes.
All right. So he's
Okay.
going to throw these
Okay.
3 daggers at you. The first one missed Ruin with a 8. So Friedrich takes 4 points of piercing damage. And Velfie takes 6 points of piercing damage as you walk out, and this bandit standing there with his arms crossed just flicked 3 daggers your way, 2 hitting. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I love battles.
We need to roll 20.
Yep.
So I took 4 points. You said?
Yep. 4 points of piercing.
I'm dead. I'm just kidding.
Oh, finally happened.
That is
I knew it
That-
was gonna
that is-
happen.
that is about half of the professor's life.
That's only a slight exaggeration.
All right.
I rolled a 17.
17.
I got a nat 20 plus 3.
Nice.
I got a nat 20 plus 1, so 21.
Nice.
I got 18.
Woo!
Oh, y'all rolled high. So the guy who threw a thing at y'all, a dagger, is this guy right here.
Okay.
But as you step out and you see him with his arms crossed as he throws these daggers, you can see the 3 behind him. And if you kind of glance around at your surroundings, you can also see the 2 up there. I need y'all to give me a perception check to see if you see the 2 on the roof.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh. That is
It's 13.
18.
26.
4.
Friedrich does not, but everybody else
Double.
sees the other 2 on the roof. And
23.
20, yeah, y'all can definitely see the 2 on the roof. But you do know that the guy who threw the dagger seems to be in charge. And how our order is going to go is Velfie, Dahlia, Friedrich, Ruin, and then all of our bad guys. So with that, Velfie, what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay. So let me see. Where did they? There it is. You know what? I am going to cast Hideous Laughter on the lead
All
man.
right, on lead, go for it.
Oh, kidoki.
Or do I have to roll a
Oh yeah, that's a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw? Alrighty, so that
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw is going to be an 11, which I think fails.
Yes, he fails.
He fails. All right, so describe what he is doing as he fails.
So he falls to the ground and he's like keeled over and he's just laughing uncontrollably to the point where like his face is almost distorted.
So as he falls, laughing. Boys, did y'all see? I got 2 of them. And he's just gonna point. And with that, is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on the professor.
He got so
And-
excited he choked.
Inspired. Is that a D6?
1d8.
Ooh, a D8.
Yeah.
Double plus good.
Alrighty, and with that, would you like to move anywhere?
No, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Dahlia, you're up with Friedrich on deck.
Okay. Oh, do I not have it enabled? I do not have it. Can I move? I can. Okay. So I'm going to start running. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25 right here. 5, 10. Let's see. 10, 10, and 10. So all of them will get hit with this.
Okay.
I am going to do a bonus action Spirit Shroud.
Ooh. Okay. Explain
I'm
what
calling
that is.
forth spirits of the dead,
Uh-huh.
which flit around me for the spell's duration.
Ooh.
My attack steals extra D8. Let's do necrotic. We're gonna go necrotic.
Okay.
And all of them, any creature of your choice within 10 feet of me. So those around me, 10 feet.
Okay.
Their speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. Speed is reduced by 10. And
Yes.
does that do any damage?
Not yet. Not until I
yet.
hit.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna turn around to the leader, and I'm just like gonna like grab the back of his neck and
What we doing?
inflict wounds.
Nice. All righty.
Okay, so that's a roll to hit. Natural 20.
Nice. So whatever.
Oh my
roll-
god!
Roll, add your modifiers and everything, and then double whatever it is.
But
Let's
5d10?
go. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Natural 10.
Okay.
Roll. Yeah.
Okay. I need.
That guy's gonna die.
I think he might actually get one-shotted.
Where are my tens? I can't think right now. I'm
Amazing.
so excited.
Hope he's planning for his mortality.
I need more tens.
Is that a dice jar?
It is a dice jar.
Oh my goodness.
I'll use some percentiles that work. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay. Where'd it go? 23, and then double that.
So 23 and double, that's 46.
46.
Nice. Nice. So he is still standing, but you can
But I'm
see
like, yeah, I'm still holding him.
you can see like that white like flakiness start to like take a hold of where you're grabbing him on the back of the neck. Velfi, with Tasha's hideous laughter, does it continue when he gets damaged, or does he get to make a save when he gets damaged?
I also forgot my
To fit
necrotic.
laughter. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, incapacitated, and unable to stand up for the duration. At the end of each turn, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. So if he takes damage, he can make another wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty, so that wisdom saving throw is going to be a 14 plus 2, so 16.
Oh, that hits, or that meets it.
That meets it? Okay, so he stops laughing. Fucking hell, that fucking hurts! And he's just going to like try to like turn around, but he can't because you got the back of his neck. And did you get to add an extra necrotic damage to that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 6 more.
6 more. Did you double it?
Oh, so 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, that really, really did not feel good at all. He's you can see that like white energy, like from its like skin's flaking off, really starting to take hold. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Not that I can do. No.
Alrighty, and with that, Friedrich, you're up.
Okay. I see the people around me. I don't see the people on the roof, and I feel like with how the people are to my left and right, I'd probably back up towards the building. So I'm gonna move like right here, I guess. I don't know if I can be under here.
Yeah, you could technically be under the roof.
Okay, I'd probably back up to about right there. And I'll see Velfi and Dahlia down there seem to have that side handled. So I turn to my right and I'm going to shoot out let's do a first level ray of sickness at pink.
Okay.
It's a roll to hit. Come on, big money. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 misses.
So that move misses then. I don't have much of a bonus action. No. So that'll be it. I'll do that movement. I'll miss my attack. And that'll be my turn.
When you cast that spell, it goes wide, and the person you shot at, they just kind of lick their lips a little bit as they tilt their head towards you. Gotta do better than that, old man. And also, when you backed up, you saw the sign on the tattoo parlor go to closed. As Beanie Boy is just kind of, fuck off. And with that, it is now Ruin's go. Ruin, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to move down here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse on the leader boy.
Okay.
So I can crit batter and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attack him.
And you get advantage because y'all are flanking. And Dolly is literally holding him by the back of his neck.
Get him!
He's yours!
That will be some amount of things. That is a 17.
A 17. You do hit him.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and use or burn a spell slot to do an Eldritch Smite.
Ooh. And as you're doing this, you just hear him, oi, 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 this isn't how it's supposed to go. This fucking hurts.
So
Oi.
I have to, okay. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4. I do 5d8 damage.
Okay.
I know I've got all of the d8s around here somewhere. There's 5 of them was not what I was expecting to do. All right. So 10, 18, 25 plus 7, 32 damage.
How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna look at him as the sword's coming down and just say actions have consequences and just slice him like right in half.
As like he is gone. You have completely slashed him and he's out. Is there anything else to like, do on your turn?
Would you say he is a humanoid?
He is a humanoid.
Neat. So you kind of see that his, like, when he gets cut down, his shadow kind of separates and stays around. And I'm going to use my Accursed Spectre ability. So I get a Spectre friend. I don't know if you have a Spectre.
I do not have a Spectre, but are we cool if we just leave his body on there with a big ol' X?
Yep.
Alrighty, and he can now be controlled by you. As he is yours.
The shadow or the body?
The shadow. We're just gonna...
It's the shadow.
We're just gonna
gonna
pretend.
use that as the Spectre so we don't have to...
Yeah, his shadow, as he falls to the ground, the shadow stays on the... Like, does it pop up? Like, is it like a shadowy specter that's just hanging there? Or
Yeah,
is
it's a shadowy specter.
Ooh, okay.
It's like Peter Pan's shadow.
Yeah, it's kind of like I would imagine it kind of like a Peter Pan style shadow. Like,
Nice. So is it flat on the ground or is it standing up?
I'm gonna assume it's standing up. I mean, it's the same as the like accursed specter.
Okay.
Creature, but
So when this guy is sliced in half, it's almost like as his body falls, the shadow stands up in its place. You see the body on the ground, but this just dark figure is standing there. Is there anything else to do on your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
Alrighty. With that,
I feel like that's a good way to.
That is a way to start. Let's go. With that, yellow is going to take its turn. And yellow is going to move right here. And they are going to use a multi-attack. And you almost see yellow's fingers sharpen as they claw at Dahlia twice. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That first attack is going to be 7 points of slashing damage as they slice across you first. And then they try to do it again for a 14 to hit, which I think misses.
Misses. But that hit also gets a hellish rebuke.
Ooh, okay. Go for it.
It's a reaction. So I need a dex save 13 from
A
him.
dex save of 13. That is going to be a 13 on the die for their saving throw of dex for
So
a 19. Half. Let's go.
So, need my... Yeah. So it's 18.
18.
So half that.
Half that. So that's 9. All right. They take 9 points of fire damage as you see little bits of smoke come off them as you do your hellish rebuke. What does your hellish rebuke look like?
It does have some red fire to it, but a lot of it is black, almost necrotic looking. As she just kind of turns to him, her eyes just kind of turn black real quick, and she just hellish rebukes. Very calm.
Nice. And he is very calm as he just stares into you, like what feels like your soul. As that is going to be his turn. And with that, we now have Purple, who is up. Purple down here is going to, since Dahlia is the closest, go up as well. And they're going to use their scimitar to attack. They can only attack once for a 17 to hit.
That hits?
That hits. That is going to be 4 points of slashing damage as they take their scimitar and it's very almost superficial, but they get that 4 points in there as they slash across. And that is going to be Purple's turn. Green's turn's now up. Green is up here on the roof. Friedrich still does not see Green. And they are going to use a light crossbow to try and hit Velfie. Velfie does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Yes. All right. That 16 is going to be 2 points piercing damage as this crossbow just very lightly grazes your shoulder. And that is going to be Green's turn. Orange is up. Orange is over here. They are going to flank Dahlia. And this one will get advantage on that scimitar attack as it tries to follow its partner. And that is going to be a 10 on the first one, but they get advantage. 17 on the die plus 3, 20 to hit with that scimitar.
Yes.
For 7 points of slashing damage as it follows its partner and tries to slash at Dahlia as well. Seeing that the black eyes for just a second with that hellish rebuke has scared them, and they are going to flank in. And next up is Pink. Pink is going to rush in and see Friedrich hiding underneath the roof. And they are going to, you see their fingers sharpen like daggers as they try to take 2 claw swipes at Friedrich. And that is going to be 22 to hit.
22 hits. Yeah, that'll do it.
That is 7 slashing damage. For the first one is a swipe across your chest. And the next one is a 14 to hit.
Shield.
Shield. All right. They don't hit, and it's almost like their claws hit your shield, and you can hear like the nails on chalkboard noise as it goes up your shield.
Yeah.
Very calmly just stares at you as you cast that. Next up is Blue. Blue is up here as well. It's going to try and take a fire at Ruin for I do not believe a 9 hits as they try to shoot.
Big negative on that one.
Nice. Yeah, they try to take the shot and their arrow goes wide as they hit the ground next to you. Then it is Red's turn, and they are going to take a fire at Velfie with their crossbow for a 13 to hit, which I think misses.
Meets it.
Meets it. All right. That is going to be, don't worry about it, it's 2 points of piercing damage as they rolled both nat ones every time they hit you. And it's just, again, lightly grazing, goes past you, but leaves a little nick on your shoulder. And Cap is dead. So we are back at the top of the order. Velfie.
I did have to roll an initiative for my Spectre dude.
Okay, where are they at?
And he would be bottom of the order. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. All right, it is then their go then. What does your shadow do?
The shadow is going to just have to like look at the I think he's gonna go for the closest enemy, so I think he's gonna go over here and attack yellow.
And y'all get flanking on yellow.
Okay, so he gets +4 to hit. Well, that is probably not gonna. That's only a 7, so I doubt a 7 hits.
No, it does miss. And it's almost like yellow isn't even turning his face around. He's still got his eyes on Dahlia. Is there anything else the shadow would like to do?
Nope. The shadow is gonna hang right over there.
Awesome. With that, Velfie is up with Dahlia on deck. Velfie, what would you like to do?
Okay, so Velfie is going to cast Bane at 2nd level.
Nice.
And we are going to target red, pink, green, and blue.
All right, red, pink, green, and blue. All right, and remind me what save is that?
So that's a charisma of 16.
Charisma of 16. All right, so for red fails. Blue fails. Green fails. And for pink definitely fails. They have all failed and they are now all baned.
Yes. So no, they roll a d4 and subtract that number from attack rolls or saving throws.
Nice. All righty. And I'm just going to put a little net to show that they are baned. All right. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus action?
I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Dahlia.
Nice.
Oh.
So that is a d8.
Ooh. Bardic Inspiration. Perfect.
Nice. And with that, would you like to move anywhere?
No, I think I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, staying where you're at. With that,
Yeah.
Dahlia, you are up with Friedrich on deck. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to do a smaller inflict wounds. So at 2nd level.
All righty.
I'm going to go for... I don't like being flanked. So I'm going to go after orange.
Nice. Okay, go for it.
So I dropped the body that I was holding, and then I just grab his neck, I guess, too. That will just be her thing.
Nice.
Okay. 22 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then that is 3d10. Ooh. 6. Oh, it's a 9. So 25.
25.
And then in a d8 of the Spirit Shroud, 2.
2. Yeah, you hear this screeching as you inflict wounds on Orange, and not having fun at all as like this necrotic energy enters them. Is there anything else to do on your turn?
Did I use a bonus action? No. Don't know if I want to use it. Actually, I think that would make me drop my spirit shot, so I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, cool.
It is concentration, and I was hit a few times. I think I was hit 4 times.
Yep. So roll a concentration check with advantage.
Okay. How many times?
Let's just do 3.
Okay. So 18 is the first one.
Yeah, you're good.
19 is the next one.
You're good.
17 is the third one.
Nice. Yeah, you're good. You're still holding the concentration. Yay!
Then that will be my turn.
Alrighty, with that, Friedrich's up with Ruin on deck.
Okay, Friedrich's feeling kind of backed into a corner. I'm going to sprint out. I'm going to move 20 feet this way. I'm assuming that's going to draw opportunity from Pink.
It will draw opportunity from
That's
Pink.
fine. I know the risk. He's baned.
He is baned. He rolled a 20, though, with a 16 hit.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. So
That's fine.
you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage as they run their sharpened fingers up your back.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pop a 3rd level ray of sickness at this mofo.
Go for
Because
it.
that's how Friedrich would talk. He would say mofo.
Mm-hmm.
Hit. I'm going to throw Bardic Inspiration on that. Come on. Oh, no. There's a 7 hit.
Oh, no, it does not.
I got a 6 on the D20 and a 1 on the inspiration. But I feel good about it.
He said mofo, so you feel good.
That's what I
Said
get.
mofo,
It's what I get for saying mofo, really. So yeah, that ray of sickness is gonna miss.
And as that ray of sickness misses, it hits the tattoo shop right where that close sign was. As this
Sign goes,
green
"Eh."
smear almost just goes down the window. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Not with my bonus action, but I'm going to use the rest of my movement, the other 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
to move 1, 2, right there,
All right, sounds good.
and that'll be it.
With that, Ruin, you're up.
I think I'm just gonna take a step this direction. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast Orange because he's already damaged.
All right.
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations on that because
Okay.
that is a natural 1.
Oh.
That's a natural 1, and I don't want to. That's a 19. That natural 1 turns into a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a D10. I need my D10. Ooh, that's not a good D10. That's a mean D10. We don't like that. That's a 6 damage.
6 damage. All righty.
Is he still looking pretty
He's
reasonably healthy, or is he's having a rough day?
bruised and bloodied.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fire a second one because Dolly is down there pretty surrounded. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
That's better. That's 11 more damage.
11. Nice. Yeah. Getting extremely bruised. Starting not to feel so great.
Do I have anything else that I want to? I don't think there's anything else that I want to use right now, so that's going to be my turn. That's it. That's all I got.
Alrighty. And as that Eldritch Blast hits Orange, just like you can see a little bit of spittle coming out, and it is Yellow's go. Yellow is currently getting flanked as well. So we're just going to say this is a straight roll, as it's going to try and attack Dahlia for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and that first attack is going to be 9 points of slashing damage, as again that sharpened claw tries to take a hunk out of your arm. And as it's attacking, you notice that damage you did earlier slowly starts to heal.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. All right, let's go.
Dex 13. She just kind of looks at it and just like, wah.
All right, that's a 16.
So it saves, so half. Yeah. That's fine. So it's, where'd it go? Hellish Rebuke is 2d10. 2 7, so 14, so 7.
7. Nice.
7.
As you hit it with that Hellish Rebuke, a little bit of smoke comes off it as it takes its second attack against you as well for another 13 on the die for 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage as it takes its second attack against you as it comes out of that smoke. And that is Yellow's turn. It is now Purple's go, and Purple is right next to Dahlia still. So it's going to take its scimitar and try to slash for an 18 on the die to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 3 points of slashing damage for its turn. That is going to be Purple. Next up is Green. Green is going to aim at, it is currently baned. It's going to aim at Velfie. And with its light crossbow, that's an 18 on the die for a 21.
Yes.
All right, that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage as another arrow comes your way. I do need you to roll a concentration check, which is going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Make sure
I
Bane
just
stays
rolled my
up.
concentration and I lost it.
And you lost it. Okay.
Alrighty. That is a 7. Oh, wait, no, 8.
8. So we take a 10 or the damage, right? Whichever's highest or lowest. It's lowest, isn't it? For concentration checks, remind me.
DC 10 or half of the damage taken.
Or half of the damage taken.
Whichever is higher.
Whichever is higher. So you
it'd be
do,
a 10.
since you took 3 points, you rolled a 7. That would
9.
mean a 9. That means
Plus 1.
+1. Oh, so you got 10?
I got a 10.
You meets it. All right, your concentration on Bane is still going. All right.
Yay!
As it takes its attack against Velfie, and concentration on that Bane is still up. Let's go. So next up is Orange. Orange is going to take its scimitar like its buddy and try to hit Dahlia for a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
But that is only 8 points of slashing damage.
So 16?
No, only 8. It was 4 doubled.
Okay.
Yeah, so only 8. Slashing damage as it takes that attack and does a really deep cut on Dahlia. Next up is Pink, and Pink is going to walk up to Velfie as well. It is still baned, and it's going to take its sharpened claws at Velfie for a 17 to hit with a D4. Let's see what that drops it down to. Oh, that's a D8. I was like, wait a second. Let's see. Where's my D4? There it is. For a -1, 16 to hit.
Still hits.
Still hits. It's going to, instead of giving you damage, try to grapple you. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is a 17.
17 beats it, so it is not able to grapple you. So instead, it's going to try and attack you again with its claws for a 17 on the die for 23.
Hits.
And it's going to do the damage this time for a 7 slashing damage on that next one. As it tried to grab you and failed, you managed to slide out of the way as it instead comes up with another claw attack and gives 7 points of slashing damage. Then it is Blue's turn. Blue's just kind of standing up here. It's going to try and attack Friedrich since Friedrich ran away. light crossbow.
Strategically repositioned, I prefer.
For a 15 to hit.
Oh, I got the slots. Shield.
All right, that doesn't hit as the arrow bounces off of your shield. Next up is Red, and Red is going to go up to Friedrich as well. Try to take a scimitar attack for a 19 on the die to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that is going to be, don't worry about it, it is only 2 points of slashing damage as they take their scimitar and try to slice you with it. But instead of slicing you with it, it's almost like they're trying to beat you upside the head with their scimitar instead. And now it's the Shadow's turn. What does the Shadow want to do?
I think the Shadow is going to continue attacking yellow because advantage.
And yep, you are flanking.
That's probably not that the Shadow is having a bad day.
Oh no.
I just have to reread the ability to make sure of gains. Oh, gains +4. It's plus 13.
13 does
a
not
13
hit
hit?
yellow.
All right, that's all that he can do.
All
He
righty.
can't do much.
With that, it's Velfie's go. What does Velfie want to do?
Belfie is going to cast Vicious Mockery on Pink.
On Pink, go for it.
So that is a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
A wisdom saving throw of 16, and it rolled an 11.
Sick. All right, so that is 2d4, which is 6 points of damage, of psychic damage.
And what do you want to say to this being?
Hold on, I have a list of insults. 1 second. Let me pull this up.
Grill him.
You spew drivel and your mind is as empty as a beggar's purse. Here we go.
She's going to look offended for a second.
My master speaks harsher than that.
I mean, I still hate you.
Yes, you did. And she takes that 6 points of vicious mockery, as she did not like that. She did not like that at all. And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I think I'm going to cast my last bardic inspiration on Ruin.
Nice.
So that is a 1d8 for you.
Yay! I am inspired.
With that, Dahlia, it is your turn.
What kind of creatures are these?
Give me a perception check.
Does that take my?
No.
Okay.
You're right up
I
in this
I
dude's
need to
face.
heal.
You were right up in this guy's face.
23.
23. You see sharp teeth.
Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna heal myself.
Go for it.
Cure wounds. Ooh, nice. One, two, three. A heal. And then, let me mark that slot. Bonus action. I'm gonna do Form of Dread. Yeah. So her skin grows pale, and like this headpiece of chain just comes down over her face and over her body. She starts to like have these chains that she holds. She elongates her arms, her neck, her legs, everything elongates. And she just turns to orange.
Yeah.
And and she just says, run.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion or intimidation?
Whichever one you want to do.
Both the same. They're both the same.
Oh, I dropped my dice.
It's an 18.
He's gonna slowly nod. Uh-huh. And they can't move yet, but they're uh-huh. Okay. And is there
That's my
anything?
turn.
That's your turn. All righty.
It's my turn.
Friedrich, you are up with Ruin on deck.
Okay. I would like to sort of shift sidestep around red here. Not go out of range, but could I like sidestep around to like right here?
Yeah.
I got shot at by blue. Do I
Yes.
know where blue is?
I'd say since you got shot at, yes.
What about green?
Yes.
How tall is that building?
How tall is a story? 20
Is it
feet?
one story?
It's one story.
Okay. I don't know if that'll work then. Okay. Friedrich's going to pull out his book, his evil soul, not evil soul book, but his what's it called? Librum of Souls and Flesh out from under his robes. And as he does, it starts to sort of this like green electric energy starts crackling over it. And you see the same sort of energy start to appear in Friedrich's eyes that go like bright green light as I'm going to blast off lightning bolt in that direction.
Ooh.
Where's the ruler? Right through here.
Okay.
So red and pink are in the way. So they need to roll Dex saving throws. And it's a 14.
All right. Dex saving throws.
So I hold the book out and this giant bolt of lightning shoots out from it and zaps through red and pink.
Red rolled a 19.
Okay, beat it.
And you said pink rolled a 25.
They baned. Bane wouldn't make a difference, so never mind.
Bane can help with saving throws, can it?
If it's a 14,
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah, no.
even the best one would do it. So they only take half damage of this.
Okay.
I gotta gather all my d6s. So it's 8d6.
He's laughing. It's either going to be
This is
really...
not Friedrich's Night. They each take 8 points.
Is that halved already?
That is half.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 total on 8d6. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the tattoo shop. It looked really cool.
The coolest.
And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Ruin, you're up. And then all the bad guys.
Okay. How is Dahlia looking? Is she looking rough?
I'm now over half hit points again, and I have 10
Okay.
HP from Form of Dread, so I'm looking.
Okay.
She's looking
Okay.
scary.
Fair enough. If that is the case, then I am going to cast my fancy new spell that I was debating on or that I would have cast if Dahlia hadn't been right in that big circle of people. I have to make sure I can get. Yep. Okay. I have to make sure because it's a 30-foot. I want to make sure that I don't hit allies in this 30-foot. Oh, I could hit everybody. If I go right there. Yep. I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot sphere. Which if I had it kind of up here, up a little bit, I could catch all 4 of these guys without hitting my down one, I guess. Right from right there. Yep, that's 30 feet.
That does clip just a little bit of Friedrich.
From right here?
From right there, no.
Right there. Oh.
Yeah,
would
that was
clip
clipping.
a little bit.
Yeah, that did get Friedrich in there.
So if I go
You can get them all.
Darn.
Yep. Well, couldn't
Okay.
you? Do it one more time.
Well, I'm gonna go from here. Haha.
Yep, you
there
can
it
get 'em.
is, right there. Okay. So they all need to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
Constitution save. All right. So first one is going to be red. Made a natural 20. Blue
He definitely saves.
got a 10. Green got a 19. And pink rolled a 12.
These are all bane. Those three are the pink, blue, and green are baned, right?
Yes, pink, blue, and they are actually all baned. So 20,
Okay.
one rolled a 20, one got a 19, one got a 10, and one got a 12. So what was it again?
The 20 and the 19. There's no way for them to not pass.
Yeah. And then the other one rolled a 10. So that was
Okay,
an
he
automatic
fails.
failed. The other one failed with a 12.
Okay. So they're all going to take. Well, it's half on a save, but that is 10, 18, 25, 29. So it would be 14 on or 14 on a pass, but it's radiant damage.
It is radiant damage. All right.
And the ones that failed have a level of exhaustion
Ooh.
and can't turn invisible
And can't
that
turn
affects it.
invisible. All right.
until they move out of that area.
Okay. And level exhaustion, I believe, means that they have disadvantage on their attacks.
I believe it's
Or is
I
it
think disadvantage.
Just
Checks.
checks.
Yeah, it's just checks.
Oh, it's just checks. Okay.
So that would be no.
And this is radiant damage, you said?
Yes, it is.
All right. You're going to notice that radiant damage. It didn't necessarily do more damage to Pink, but Pink did not like it. Pink is not enjoying that.
Do you want me to leave that circle up right now so you know where it's at, or do you want me to get rid of it?
Oh, does it happen every?
Yep.
Okay.
It's concentration.
It's
So
a concentration spell. All right. Yeah. So if it's possible to leave that up, sure. If not, I will just keep that in mind.
I don't know if you can see the blue circle.
I
on
can't
there
see
right
it.
now.
Yep. I
Okay.
can see it. All right. That's cool. I didn't know we could do that on here. And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I think I am going to. No, I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
All righty. With that, yellow is up. And yellow isn't liking the form of dread that's happening. Because you will not be scarier than me. As it takes its attack on Dahlia. And the first one is an 11 to hit, which I know doesn't hit.
Yes.
Oh.
But he needs to do a wisdom saving throw for me after trying to hit me.
All righty. Wisdom saving throw for a 18.
So it passes. So it is not frightened of me.
All right. And then that second attack it makes was a 24.
Yes.
All right. And instead of doing damage, as you are in this scary form, it's going to try to grapple you. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. If you just want a hug, just ask, man. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you make it. So it doesn't do anything as it tried to grapple you and it missed. As it just, you hear like a low guttural hiss.
I hiss back.
I love it. So that is yellow's turn. Next up is purple, and it is really, really scared. It heard you tell the other guy run, but it's going to try and brave up and hit you anyway. And that's a 16 to hit.
It meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. It's going to, that's going to only be 1 point, or 2 points, excuse me, of slashing damage. And that wisdom saving throw, do I do it for him too? It's a 13.
Meets it, beats it. He's fine.
As it like takes that like slash against you. And that is Purple's turn. Green's go. Green doesn't like this radiance aura that has been put into.
Green does need to make a Constitution save or take more damage.
Or take more damage. All right, that is a natural 20.
Is it just take? I don't think he takes damage if he's in the, or if he saving throw or take. Okay, nope. Okay, so it doesn't take any damage.
And it's getting out of this circle. It's going to move to the corner over here. And it's going to try and make its attack on you since it knows that you cast that. With its little crossbow. And that is going to be a 17 hit.
Negative.
Negative doesn't hit as it goes wide. That is going to be Green's turn. Next up is Orange. And you told it to run. It is going to run 5, 10, 15. You get an opportunity of attack.
Okay, so
I do. Oh, you do.
I do. I am going to. Well, I have to use a melee, so I'll pull out my scythe and just like
nice
at it. A natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
I love this dice. It's new and it is staying forever.
Yay!
Okay. So that was, let me find it. So that is 2d4. Where are my d4s? There's 1. There's 2. So 3, 4, 5. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
14 damage?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. He is not looking good. He's extremely bloody. You got like a big slice down his back as he's like hobbling to where Ruin is. And he's going to very scaredly, very frightenedly look at Ruin and try to slash at you, Ruin, for and he's so scared it doesn't work. He trips. 10 to hit. Okay. He's going to miss.
But he does have disability on attack rolls.
Ooh.
If he's frightened. If he can still see me.
Okay. So yeah, he definitely doesn't hit them. And that is going to be Orange's go. And next up is Pink. Pink does not like this radiant circle at all. So
con save.
Let's go for a. Ooh, yeah, he does not like that. He failed. How much damage does he take?
It's another 4d10.
Maybe.
That's 25, 29 more damage.
29 more damage as it hisses and screeches this like really high-pitched squeal that doesn't sound human as it leaves this circle and comes right over here to you. And it knows that you are attacking it with this radiant damage and is going to take both of its attacks against you. The first one is a 13 to hit.
Negative.
Misses. And the next one is another 13 to hit. So they both miss as it wildly starts slashing at you with its claws and it just cannot quite hit. That is Pink's go. Next up is Blue. Blue doesn't like this either. We're going to make a con save for Blue. And that is a 14.
Takes more damage. Yay, damage.
Nice.
13. 22.
22 for Blue. All right, it's not enjoying this at all. It's not having a grand time. Let's see. It is looking really fried with that radiant damage as it's going to move as much as it can. It's still in the way there. So it's actually going to 5, 10, 15 and drop. That's 20 or so feet.
And they're no longer exhausted when they're outside of, or when they get outside of the.
No longer exhausted. Nice. He's going to try to make an acrobatics check, see if he can make it. He does. So instead of full 2d6s, he's going to take half, which is going to be 5. So he's going to take 5 points of damage from that. And his ankle snaps.
Ooh,
As
buddy.
he lands, he's not doing good, so he can't move unless he hobbles, and it's going to take twice as long to go anywhere. So he's going to attack with his light crossbow, sitting down on the ground, and aim it at you, Ruin, for a 15.
Misses.
Nice. All right, so he cannot hit, so those blues go. Now it's Red's turn. Red doesn't like this either. Making a Constitution saving throw 4. He fails. How much damage is he going to take?
And 14, 15, 16, 18.
18. Alrighty. He is not feeling so great either, as he's going to sidestep to get on the other side of Friedrich and try to hit Friedrich with his scimitar for a, oh geez, I like 7s, 10, which doesn't hit. And now it's your Shadow's turn.
Let's see if Shadow can do anything, because he's done so well already. That is a 15.
15
to hit
meets it.
yellow.
And you will notice
Yay!
that yellow is completely back to full health. It's almost like they're slowly healing.
Oh, well, I don't
Rude.
like that.
Rude.
3d6. This is necrotic damage. I don't know if that matters.
It does matter.
Okay. That would be 13. Oh god. Looking at too many things all at the same time is fun. doo-doo-doo. Okay. So, that is 13 necrotic damage. And it needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
It rolled a 12 on the dice, so 15. But you will notice that that necrotic damage does not hurt it as much as you thought it would.
Okay. That's fine. Spirit's gonna stay right there.
And with that, Velfie, you're up with Dahlia on deck.
Alrighty. So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery again on Pink.
Nice, go for it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. You need to make a... Right? Yeah, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
16. Wisdom saving throw. It fails with a 5.
Alrighty. So that is 5 points of psychic damage.
Nice. What do you want to say to it?
You are an ill-mannered, ill-bred cur, unworthy of my time or energy.
It's gonna look like, just glance over at you. Fuck, you're mean. As she takes that 5 points. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
What is my health at? No.
Alrighty, with that, Dahlia, you're up with Friedrich on deck.
Would I be able to deduce or sense that these are undead?
They are... roll me a... I'm trying to see. Roll me a perception check or a history check.
Okay.
Roll me a history check, because you've already seen the thingies.
Yeah.
Roll me a history to see.
14.
You can kind of guess. Maybe. Possibly. Probably.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to channel Divinity Turn Undead,
Okay.
which is 30 feet from me,
Mm-hmm.
which would be everyone.
Nice. All right. Ooh, do I need to make a save or they automatically
Yes.
fail? Okay. What's the
No.
save?
The save. Ooh, where did that window go? There it is. It is a wisdom saving throw 14.
Wisdom. That is a pink for 10. Pink fails. And yellow got an 18. So pink failed. What happens with pink?
So all the others have to roll as well.
Even if they're not undead?
Oh, even if they're not undead. Okay. Then just the ones that are undead. No,
Okay.
just undead. Interesting. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. It can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of you. It can't take reactions. For its
Okay.
action, it can only use the dash
Can
action.
only use the dash. Okay.
Mhm. All it can do. So that's my action. I don't think I can do a bonus action. Oh,
Ooh.
I can bonus action. Where's the spell? How far? That I can see within range, 60 feet.
Okay.
So I can see the professor. I'm going to healing word the professor.
Nice.
Oh,
So we get 2, a plus spellcasting ability modifier. So 5.
thank you.
Healing word.
Very refreshing.
And with that, is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
No.
All right. Friedrich is up with Ruin on deck.
Okay. A little bit risky. What are the chances that who all would you consider that line to hit if it was 5 feet wide?
If it was 5 feet wide, I'd say that would hit yellow. That would hit the shadow. You can hit yellow in the shadow, or you can hit yellow and Dahlia.
It wouldn't hit orange.
It would hit orange, but depending on where you go with it, you're either going to hit Dahlia, the shadow, and Ruin. So who?
No, I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit the friendly ones. That wouldn't be good. Okay.
It's Dahlia. Hellish rebuke. Oops.
That would not be good.
Oops.
Okay. Well, let's just try something else here. Let's see. Let's just do this instead. Let's just pop a. Yeah, let's just do a Toll the Dead on red right in front of me.
All right, go for it.
It's a wisdom save.
They are not very wisdomous. That is a 15. It's a flat roll.
That saved.
Is he still baned?
Oh, he is still baned. Where'd my D4 go? I just had a D4. Oh, there it is. All right. And whack! 14.
Means it beats it. So he takes nothing.
Oh, no.
And let's see, what do I have left? I'm going to back up from red. Let's see, where do I want to back up to?
Don't back up into the circle.
Does the circle hurt me as well?
Yep.
Okay, that would not be good. Let's back up about right here. And he can swing at me if he wants to. Or actually, can he take reactions?
He can.
Or is he turned?
He
No.
can only.
Yep. Pink is turned. So he's going to try
So
to
red
attack
could
you
attack me, yeah.
for a 16 to hit.
Shield.
All right. Doesn't hit.
That'll be my turn.
With that, it is now Ruin's go with yellow on deck.
Would you say that I can move right here? I know I'd be walking in between two enemies.
I'd
But
say
is
so. You
that-
can like skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skirt.
Is Pink looking hurt?
Pink is not doing very good.
Okay, then I'm going to swing at Pink because
Go for it.
Pink is scared. We're gonna use inspiration to re-roll that 4 and see if that 4 turns into something else. Because I had one. Hey, that's a 19, but he's not Hexblade cursed, so he only takes regular damage.
Okay, that does hit.
That's 9 damage on the first attack. And that's a 22 to hit.
And 22
On the
hits.
second.
Yep.
And 5 damage on the second one.
Okay. He's not looking good.
Is that the turned one?
That's the turned one.
So he's no longer turned.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was damage that
No,
made him.
that's fine.
So yeah, she's not looking good. Is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
Nope, because a warlock only has 2 spell slots.
All right. With that, though, the yellow one's turn. He's going to take the opportunity of attack from your shadow. And flank
my
with purple.
my shadow cannot use reactions because it is also undead.
Oh.
Did you roll for it?
Yeah, it failed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I didn't either.
Okay. All right. So the one in front of you is going to, since it's flanking, it does get advantage on this. The first attack is going to be a 21 or 23 to hit with advantage.
At me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is going to take, so you're going to take 7 slashing as it takes its first claw attack. And it's going to take its next claw attack for a natural 20.
Can I use silvery barbs on that?
Yes, you may.
And then
Okay.
also Hellish Rebuke on that first one.
Hellish Rebuke on the first one. All right.
Yeah,
So
let me just get...
Silvery Barbs, what you can do is you can take that advantage, or not the advantage, the nat 20 away, make them re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can give advantage to someone else.
I'm going to give advantage to Dahlia.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
On attack rolls? Or on the next hit of... Yes, I could.
Whatever you want to use advantage on, I think.
Yeah, it's your next.
With advantage on next attack roll,
next-
ability check, or
next
saving
attack
throw.
roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Sweet.
And you will notice that yellow is back to full health as it looks perfectly healthy.
Not for now.
Not,
Hellish Rebuke.
not for long. Get it with
I need
Hellish
a-
Rebuke.
I need a dex save.
A dex save of a 21.
It saves, so good. So it's 10, so 5.
5.
So not full health.
Not full health as it like just comes out of the smoke again and tries to hit you, since that nat 20 does not hit anymore. It rolled a nat 1. So how we do nat 1s, it's either going to attack itself or it's going to go too far and hit its buddy in the back, as it completely misses, and it's actually going to hit itself as it tries to come through, and it tries to smack at you, and it accidentally hits itself in the face for 7 points.
And then also needs another wisdom saving throw for Form of Dread.
For Form of Dread, wisdom saving throw for a 17 on the die for 20.
It's fine.
All right. So yeah, it took a little damage as you see it like scratched its face. It's got a nice long claw mark on its skin. That is going to be Yellow's turn, and now it is Purple's turn. And Purple, seeing that y'all two are flanking, is going to try and hit. It does get advantage for a 21.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage as it tries to slash, as it just watched its friend knock itself in the face. Next up is Green. And a wisdom saving throw. Let's go. Oh, I think it's frightened. 9.
Yes. Okay. It's frightened of me, so it has disadvantage on ability and attack checks when the source of its fear is within line of sight The creature can't
Ooh.
willingly move closer to the source of the fear.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. So purple is now scared, and green's go is up, and it's still standing here on the roof. It's going to try and attack Ruin. It doesn't hit. Let's see. Next up is orange. Orange is not doing good, but it's going to try to attack Ruin as well for a natural 20. For a 23.
That will hit.
Don't worry, it's not going to be much. It's 4 points of damage.
Ow!
As it just looks like this person slowly, like they're hobbling, go for a slash and don't get very deep with a very, very little slashy slash. And now it is going to be Pink's go. Pink's no longer turned, but it is still baned. It's going to try to... It really doesn't like this radiance thing that's next to it.
It's gone. I failed my save.
Oh, you failed your save.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. As Pink is going to try and attack both of you. It's going to take one swipe at Ruin, one swipe at Velfie. Ruin first for a 9 to hit, which I know doesn't hit. And it tries to slash around at Velfie for a 22.
Yeah.
For that 22, it's going to be 8 points of slashing damage as it tries to slash across your face. And next up is, we just did Pink. Blue. Blue is still on the ground. It can't do a whole lot. It broke its ankles. It's going to just try to take its little light crossbow as it's sitting there. And it's going to aim at Velfie for a 15.
Hits.
And that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage as this one hits a little deeper into your back. Next
Can
up,
I
yes.
use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
Oh, go for it. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that in, I don't have 3d10, so I'm just going to do that here.
And it fails.
So that is
It fails. 6.
Okay. Stick. So that is, what, 20, is that 21 damage?
Nice. Explain what your Hellish Rebuke looks like.
I would say it's like a pink kind of streak of pink fire that comes out and just kind of engulfs the person in like a spiral.
And how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Let's go. First death. So the flames consume him and like you just start seeing the skin is turning to ash and he's like you can see the embers kind of melting off his flesh as he just slowly falls into a pile of ash.
Nice. And with that, with this ash pile now over there where Broken Ankle Dude was, he is gone. It is Red's go. Red's going to walk up here to Friedrich. And Red is going to shove.
Oh, God.
I
Shove
need...
me?
Yes.
An old man.
It's going to shove the old man. And we need to make contested strength checks.
Oh, no.
Flat checks.
Yeah, strength checks. Unless you want to use athletics or acrobatics to get out of the way.
To get out of the way.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're going to tumble 45 feet.
45. Oh, that's a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use shit, I already rolled and it's not good. I'll use acrobatics to try to get out of the way.
All right. And his roll is a 6.
Got a
Okay.
10.
Nice. So
Oh, thank God.
his shove fails as he tries to knock you into the hole behind him. And it just does not work. And with that, that is Red's go. It is now the Shadow's turn. Who is turned? Where are they running to?
The shadow has to move like away from you, right?
Yeah.
Is it just away?
Yep. Anyways, away from me.
So he's just gonna move. He's got a 50-foot fly speed, so he's just gonna fly like straight line. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50. And take opportunity attacks from anybody that he passes if they want to swing at him.
If he gets damaged, he breaks out of it.
Ooh. So Pink is going to attack with its I attacked with the wrong thing. Orange is going to attack with their scimitar first because he went through that, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
For a natural 20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
But don't worry, it's only 4 points.
Okay.
It's no longer turned.
Yay, he's no longer turned.
And the
But that's...
other thing attacks for a 13.
I think a 13. Let me check the 13 or a 13 does hit.
And that is going to be 9 points.
Okay.
And with
And
that,
he had to use a dash, right?
yes, right?
Okay.
Yes, but once he's
So-
hit, then he's out of it. So I don't know if he has to use it now.
That, let's see, how far would that have been? 5.
That's right about 50 feet, so that would be his fly speed.
So that wasn't a dash included.
No, that wasn't
Okay.
a dash
So
included.
yeah, if you want to
But
have
he
him use an action.
But he can't really do anything because I guess he's just gonna move, or he is gonna take a dash. He's gonna dash up here
Okay.
and just help the professor.
Nice.
Oh no.
And with that, it is now Velfie's turn with Dahlia on deck.
All right. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So that is 6 plus 3. So I got 9 points of heals.
Nice.
And so that was my action. And I don't have anything else that I could do for a how do health potions work again?
So
As a
full
bonus
action,
action?
if it's a full action, you get the entire amount that it could do. So max. If it's a bonus action, you roll for it.
Okay, so bonus action, I roll for it. No, that'll be my turn.
All right. Next up is Dahlia. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Oh, I should see if I still have a third spell slot. Okay, I do. I do. So where did it go? How are the ones around me looking?
The yellow one looks really, really good. Purple has
Okay.
not been hit yet.
Fantastic. So, I'll do my last third level, vampiric touch, and it's a roll to hit.
All right.
That is. Wait. 14, 15, 16, 17. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Who we going for?
Oh, let's go for yellow because he keeps healing himself,
Okay.
and that's irritating. So,
That
we'll
definitely
take
hits.
3d6.
And what kind of damage is this?
It's necrotic.
Okay.
But I am healing myself.
Okay.
With the vampiric. touch.
Nice.
Oh, wait. They're all 6s.
Woo!
Got 3 6s. That's
Nice. So that
So
is
18 damage to him. And I get half that.
all right. So he doesn't take quite as much as you thought he
Yeah.
would.
So I get 9 healing.
Okay.
9, 18.
Right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that necrotic damage did not quite do as much as you thought, but it still hit.
And I will see if I have another healing word. See who needs it. Ruin's fine. Okay. I'll do
Yeah, no,
another.
Ruin's fine.
You're fine. I'm going to do another healing word for the professor. Healing word.
Me?
Yeah, you. I'm going to save my last second, so you're going to get a first one. I'm sorry.
Beggars can't be choosers.
There it is. 1d4. It is a 1, so you get 5.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you.
All right. And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that it. That is it.
Nice. Friedrich, you're up with Ruin on deck.
Okay. I don't like this guy. I'm going to side step around him up here, north, to preserve the shadow, and cast a 4th level lightning bolt on him.
Go for it.
And I don't care that he's the
Jesus.
only one there. It's a dex save.
A deck save. Okay.
Please be low. Come on.
That's a 16 on the die plus 1, 17.
Is he still banned or no?
Yeah, he's still baned. So that is going to be a 16 minus 1.
I still passed. So it takes half damage. Let me see. How many do I have here? Okay. It's 9d6.
Woo.
8. Ooh. He takes 17 points of damage.
17.
34 halved.
34 halved. Let me do some math here. How you want to do this?
I want the lightning to
Yeah, 'cause he got
travel
lightning.
through his body to where? Does he have eyeballs?
Yes, he has eyeballs.
They explode due to the electric pressure in his body.
Yeah.
Anatomy.
Yeah, so the red, his eyeballs just explode and there's just little hollow gaps there and he's got lightning scars running all up his body.
Ooh, and I get something from that.
Oh,
Hang on.
I think you get heals.
I get 8 HP, equal to twice the spell's level.
nice.
It's not a school of necromancy, it's just regular spell. So yeah, I get heals. Cool. So I suck his life force out as well. I guess that's how that works.
Nice. Is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I used 5 movement to get up there. Is that 5 or 10? How do you do it? Is it like 5, 10, or is it just 5 diagonally?
It's 5 diagonally.
Okay. I'm gonna use some more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get over here. And that'll be my turn.
Nice. With that, Ruin, you're up.
You said orange was not not doing well, right?
Orange is
Okay.
holding on by a thread.
I'm going to attempt to attack orange. I don't get advantage because
Go for it.
well, that is the dirtiest of 20s.
That hits.
Uh, 5 whole damage.
How you want to do this?
Woo, woo, woo.
I'm just I think Ruin is in that full like fight mode and is just cut him down, move on to the next guy, and is gonna go after Pink.
Nice. Do you get a shadow from this one or does that only happen once?
No,
Okay.
it's only once. No, he's just dead.
So yeah, he falls over. All right, going for Pink.
And I do get advantage on that one, and
Uh-huh.
that advantage is wonderful. Advantage is wonderful because there's a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Woo! Nice. Roll your damage, double it.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's 3. 7, 14.
14. All right. With 14, she is still standing, but not by much. Not by much. You can
And
almost
that
see
is-
like her smoking.
Oh wait, I can do. Ruin's gonna like swing his shield over his back because I have 2 weapon fighting. So I'm gonna pull a dagger out for the first time ever.
Ooh.
And swing with a dagger. That is a 17.
17
Nope,
hits.
15.
15
15, I'm
meets it,
sorry.
beats it.
Okay. And that is let's do math. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage.
She's holding on by just a thread as you slash across. It's almost like you can see this black bubbling matter coming from her wounds, and it's smoking. Is there anything else
That's my
to do
turn.
on your turn? All right. With that, it is now Yellow's go. Yellow is seeing that its friend is having a very hard time. It's going to take the opportunity of attack from Dahlia.
All right. No. That's a 12.
12. Yeah, so it's able to scurry away from you as it's now flanking Ruin, and it's going to try and hit with its claws. It gets advantage with its friend being right there. That first one would definitely not have hit. So what do we get with advantage? Definitely doesn't hit. So 10 doesn't hit on that first one, but it's going to take its next claw attack for a 23. Let's see if we get a nat. We got a nat 20 on advantage.
Okay.
All
Can
right.
I use my silvery barb?
You sure can. Yes, you can, because you
Yeah.
get twice a day.
I do.
So
So
we're going
boom.
to take away that advantage, or that nat 20, and they're going to have to roll again. And who do you want to give advantage to?
I will give advantage to. I'm gonna do it to Ruin.
To Ruin? Awesome.
Yeah.
And let's see, that new roll, I don't believe hits with a 12.
No, it does not.
It does not hit. All righty. And you will notice, though, that Yellow has healed some. So Yellow is feeling really good. All right.
Fantastic. We
And-
love to hear it.
That was
Glad
Yellow's.
that he's doing so well.
That was Yellow's turn. And with that is now Purple's go. Purple is terrified. But it's so scared it doesn't know whether to move away and go help everybody, run away, or just try and attack. So it's just going to scream and take its attack at disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, that is a 9.
Nope.
9 doesn't hit. He's just screaming and like doing this with a sword, and he doesn't hit anything. And you all hear him just like really loud. And that is Purple's go. Green is up here, and it's going to try and take a light crossbow hit at Velfie for a natural 20. For a 23. But don't worry, it's not too much. It is 10 points of piercing damage as you get another arrow to the shoulder as it attacks you from the roof. Would you like to react in any way?
I cannot.
You cannot. Okay. All right. With that, it is now Orange's go. Orange is dead. Never mind. Orange died. It is now Pink's go, and Pink is not doing good. It gets a straight roll. It's going to try to go for Ruin. It's going to try to claw its way into Ruin as much as it can for an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. It's going to try one more time, and it does not hit for a 16 as it's like on its last legs, and it tries really hard. You do know that stab wound you gave it with the dagger has healed up. And it's starting to smoke just a tad bit less, but she's having a very hard time. And next up is Blue. Blue is dead. Blue is a pile of ash in the corner. Red is dead. It is the Shadow's turn.
Yay! I have to measure things, because... Nope, that's a circle. We don't need the circle. We just need a line. Sure. Okay, that's fine. He's going to move right here. And attack Pink.
Go for it.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
This is necrotic damage.
All right.
2, 4. It'd be if it takes half damage, it's 3.
3. All
But
right.
it's 7 total. It's 7 total.
She's not looking good. She's not looking
and
good at all.
It needs to make a con save.
A con save.
Of 10.
That con save is going to be an 18 on the die.
Okay.
And with that, it is now Velfie's go. What is Velfie doing?
Okay. Velfie is going to use her 2-weapon attack.
Go for
And
it.
she's going to attack Pink.
Okay, go for it.
So right here, we'll do 9, 14.
14 does not hit Pink.
Okie dokie. And then I'm going to use my dagger.
Are you
Have
swinging with
advantage?
advantage right now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do
have
because you're on
advantage.
the other side of him.
Oh,
You are flanking.
Yes. That one.
Oh.
We take the
Well,
14.
so
14 doesn't
We take
hit.
the 14.
All right. And with your side attack, it is a flat roll because I believe, like if it's like Baldur's Gate, you don't get the additives to that, right?
Is it 2-hand fighting? 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, I don't think you get your bonus to the offhand weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
can
that's
check
just a
that.
straight
It's
roll.
on
Just a straight roll, but you get advantage because you're flanking. So
Oh,
you
okay.
don't add like your 2-hit bonus.
I gotcha.
Don't,
Okay.
Yeah, it says don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack.
Okay, so I
unless
get
the modifier is negative.
not my +2. Gotcha. All right, so that is a 12.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
12 doesn't hit.
Dang it.
As you
Alrighty.
take these attacks and she just manages to get out of the way. It's almost like she's kind of going into existence and back in and then like fluttering almost as you miss on those 2 attacks. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I would like to use a health potion. Refresh my memory. What is that again?
That is, if it's a bonus action,
Bonus action.
roll a d4.
D4.
Is it 2d4?
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Did the side weapon attack, did that take up a bonus action?
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, 2-weapon. So it would be your main action and then your bonus action would have been the dagger.
Okay. So then I guess I can't do anything.
You can move if you would like.
Doesn't get an opportunity of attack.
They would.
Gosh. What am I at?
But you can move if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I am going to move right here.
All right, nice.
So it doesn't. Yeah.
Nice. And with that is now Dahlia's go, with Purple screaming in your ears.
And he was waving his sword. She's
He-
gonna grab his wrist and then just do like the palm to the chest to do inflict wounds. Yeah.
Squealing
Okay.
bloody murder.
16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. It is necrotic.
Okay.
And my 10s. One more. Okay, I'll just use a percent. Oh, there it is. $19 damage.
He's screaming, and then it sounds like a squeal, and then he's still screaming as you have your hand around his throat. And he's just going to continue doing that.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, with that, Friedrich, you're up with Ruin on deck.
Okay, quick question first. Was Red undead?
Red was not.
Okay. The Grim Harvest ability where I got HP back does not work if the person is undead or a construct.
No, that was a human.
That being the case, I'm gonna blast out a 3rd level Ray of Sickness at yellow.
Nice, go for it.
So roll to hit. To the different dice because that one's not doing nice to me. It's a 21 hit.
Yes,
There
it does.
you go.
Okay,
There it
3rd
is.
level is 4d8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You have 3 of them. Okay. Not bad. 20 plus. It's 28 points of poison damage.
Oh,
And it
how much
must-
poison damage? I'm sorry. 28?
28 points.
Nice.
Is it still alive?
Yellow? Yes.
It must make a con save right now to see if it's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
It rolled an 8.
It failed. I had to get a 14, so it is poisoned till the end of my next turn.
Okay, and that means disadvantage on everything?
It's disadvantage on attacks. I don't know if it's ability checks or not. I'll look.
And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Ruin, you're up.
I'm going to attack Pink. I don't have advantage anymore because Velfie's not directly on the other side of me, but that's fine.
Go for it.
That's cocked. That is a 14.
A 14 does not hit.
Oh wait, I have advantage on that roll because of silvery barbs.
Oh.
Okay. No, wait, no, I don't anymore.
That turns into a 19.
Yep, that hits.
10 damage.
How you want to do this?
Whoa.
I think I look over my shoulder at Yellow because he came over to try to help his friend as my sword's going forward right through Pink's throat.
And you hear Pink just gurgle. And it's almost as if her body explodes and turns into ash as you do that.
Okay, so we've got purple, we've got green up on a building because I still have one. I guess I'm just gonna attack yellow because.
Okay. And he looks furious.
Well, I'm going to miss yellow because that's a. Oh wait, bardic inspiration because I still have an inspiration that I haven't used. It's currently a 13. 18.
That hits.
For another 9 damage.
Alrighty. He is furious. It's almost like he doesn't even like register that you have hit him. But he takes that damage and it's like he's looking at the pile of her ashes.
Oh.
And he is
That's my
furious.
turn.
And with that, it is now Yellow's turn. And you're just going to hear this guttural screech as he is going to take both of his attacks against you. And 19?
19 is my AC, so beats it.
19. And he is going to give you 9 points of slashing damage and and the other one he does it right after and misses with an 11 as he is just screeching, and it's almost like he doesn't even register where he is anymore as he's just slicing at you. So 9 points of slashing damage on that one, and that is his go. And with that,
And as he's like cutting into me, I'm just smiling, like just looking square into his eyes, smiling at him.
Is that yellow that attacked?
yeah.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
Oh, he did not roll a disadvantage. So that first one would have
Sorry,
been...
I just caught that.
The first one, let's see. So that was a 19 to hit on that first one. Let's see what he gets with a disadvantage. That would have been a 21. So yeah, that one would still hit.
So 19, yep.
And he's just screaming as you are grinning at him. Purple's still squealing, but he's going to try to, as you have picked him up, try to hit you with his little scimitar at disadvantage. That first one was a 20 to hit. That next one was a 6. So it completely misses, and he's just still screaming and swatting and getting nowhere. Next up is Let's see, Green, who is standing up at the top, and he sees that his friend is over there squealing and hollering. He's going to try to hit you, Dahlia, with a crossbow. I don't think a 10 hits. It does not. So he just misses, and it just goes wide and like completely past his friend. And now it is the shadows go.
And the shadow is going to go up and visit Mr. Green over here.
Can he go 10 feet up or 20 feet up? He is on a roof.
He has a 50-foot fly speed.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he can get up there.
So that's the only reason I was having him do it, because he can fly. That is a 19.
19 hits.
He's going to take some necrotic damage. 13 necrotic damage, and he needs to make a con save.
13 necrotic and a con save. That con save is going to be a 19.
He passes, so his hit point maximum isn't lowered.
Alrighty. And he's not looking too happy over here. As you take that hit against Green. I put it at the wrong spot. There we go. He's still not looking too happy. But with that, is there anything else you'd like to do with your shadow?
The shadow is done. That's all the shadow can do.
Velfie, you're up with Dahlia on deck.
Okay, I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on Green.
Go for it. What is that? Is it a wisdom save?
In intelligence.
Intelligence.
Of 16.
16. He's not very smart. That is a 14 for a flat roll.
Okay. So that is 3d6?
3d6, go for it.
14.
14. Nice. Okay. As that whip hits him, he's still standing, but he is not feeling too good. Is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
I think I will do that health potion.
Nice. So yeah, roll for it. I think it's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 2d4. So 5, so 6, 7.
Nice. And with that, is there anywhere you like to move?
I am going to move. I'm going to move here.
Sounds good. And with that, Dahlia, you're up.
All right, still holding this screaming creature. I'm going to toll the dead.
Nice.
So it is a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Save.
He ain't very wisdomous. He rolled a 4. That's all he has.
Okay. And does he have missing hit points?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So he takes a 12 instead of 12. For 8 damage.
8. Nice. And he is still screaming, I didn't sign up for this! As he takes that 8 points of damage, and he's just still screaming in your face. Is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
I kind of curious if he'll just run away. I'll have that be my turn.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
And with that, it is now Friedrich's go with Ruin on deck.
That looked like it was fun. I'm going to toll the dead on yellow.
Go for
All
it.
these
It's a 14
bells
save.
everywhere.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw for nat 1.
That fails. They take a D12.
D12.
5 points of it is necrotic damage.
So 2.
Oh no.
All right. He doesn't even register it as he is still squealing and screaming like in agony and anger at Ruin.
Damn. That will. I'm gonna move over just a little bit.
All right.
A little bit closer to him, and then that'll be my turn.
With that is now Ruins go.
If I had more strength, I would do a shove attack, but I don't have. No, I'm just gonna attack him.
Go for it.
That is an 11. I missed the first one.
Missed the first one.
I missed the second one because that's a 12.
All the squealing is just knocked off your game.
Yeah.
Is there
Yep.
anything you like do with your bonus action or anything?
Do I have anything else that I can do with my bonus action? Nope. I think I'm good.
Alrighty, and with that, it is Yellow's turn. And he is still screaming, and it looks like he heals just a little bit as he's going to take both of his attacks against you still. That first one is going to be a 23.
That hits.
That hits. That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage as he is just tearing into your like chest piece. And the next one is a 20 to hit.
I'm going to use a stone's endurance to
Nice.
take some of that damage away.
Okay.
So I only take 2 damage off of that first one.
Cool. And the next one was a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
That is going to be another 9 points.
I might as well use another stone's endurance to see if I can. Let me just make sure when you take damage. Oh, my reaction. Nope. So I just take the 9 damage on that one.
All right.
That's fine.
And with that, it is now Purple's go as he's just squealing and he just goes limp. And he's just staring at you wide-eyed.
And I'll just like bring him closer to my face.
If his eyes could get any wider, they would, but they're already at the size of dinner plates as he just stares. And it's almost like he starts hyperventilating. Roll me a intimidation check real fast.
Oh. It's not that great. I rolled a natty 1.
He's still like breathing really hard, but it's almost like he was trying not to faint, and he managed to hold it off as he's not going to do anything. And it's Green's to go, and Green is not liking this little shadow on him, so Green's going to try to scimitar his way out for a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
And that is only going to be 7 points of slashing damage against your shadow as it tries to get it off of him.
The shadow is kind of flickering in and out. It's not having a good time right now.
And it is the shadow's go.
Oh boy, shadow hungry. Shadow definitely hits because that's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 8.
8. Nice. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
I feel like the shadow is gonna like pass through him, and it's gonna look like it's just pulling his shadow away from him, and it just kind of like you watch the guy kind of just go all like his soul's being sucked out of him, and he dies.
Nice. And he just collapses. And with that, it is now Velfie's go.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to do my 2-weapon attack
Thank you.
again.
Okay. And he's just hanging limply, so you get advantage.
Okay, so that is. It's a D8. Yes. Oops. That is a 6 plus 2, so 8.
With advantage?
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Oh.
You're right.
So did you
That
roll
is
a 1 and
a-
a 2?
Ooh.
So that is a 7 plus 2.
Oh, no. The first one doesn't hit as he is just...
Oh wait. Oh my god, I am rolling my attacks right now. I'm not even rolling initiative.
Oh, you're rolling damage.
My brain is just gone. I am gone right now.
Oh, no.
My bad.
You're good.
I'm like, oh my god, yeah, D8s, let's go. I already hit.
Oh.
It's a 7. Yeah, it's a 7. I got a nat 1 on my other one.
Okay, it's a 7 to hit with a nat 1 on the other one. So the first one does not hit. Do you want to use your bonus action for a side attack with your dagger?
Yes, please.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
With advantage.
Just a flat roll, though.
D20.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I got it. Ooh, 2 nat 20s.
Woo! What is this dagger gonna
Make
do?
it.
So that is just 1d4. But
Doubled.
oh, duh. See, y'all are smarter than me.
We
So
got
that
you covered.
is
It's teamwork.
3. So that's 6.
Six.
Yeah, 6.
As he just screams as he's now getting hit from both sides. Roll me an intimidation check.
Me?
Yes.
Okie dokie. That is a nat 20 plus 4.
And like, and he faints as Dahlia's holding him by his neck, and he just got stabbed in the back. He's out.
Cool.
He's gone. He's
Oh.
knocked out.
Stop messing with my friend.
And with that, Dahlia, you're up while you're holding this very limp man.
Yes. So is Green still
Giggity.
there?
Green is dead.
No.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna turn around, still holding this limp creature in her elongated fingers, and just zero in on Yellow. And let's see. Hello, I love you, but the tail is in the way. She's gonna. Oh, I should probably go to my cantrip area. Let's do an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yellow. Where's my? Oh, there it is. 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. And then a D10. This is force.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. I just. Oh, it's 1.
1. You said force
Yeah.
though? Does that knock him back?
I guess no.
Oh, okay.
It's just not necrotic.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? It's fine.
And he's just still glaring at Ruin. As that
But with-
Eldritch attack hits. Yes.
As I hit he needs to do a wisdom saving throw to see if he's frightened of me.
I think so. That's a 10.
Yeah, so it needed to beat a 13. It is frightened.
Okay.
So he's disadvantaged on ability and attack rolls.
Okay.
And it can't move closer to me.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I might just. Ooh, where's the move button? There it is. Boop, boop, and the unconscious guy is with me because I'm still holding
Oh,
him.
okay. So he's sweet.
He's like a little blanket, like a Linus blanket, kind of dragging on the ground as this creature is coming towards him, like dripping with chains.
I love it.
Yeah.
And with that, Friedrich, you're up.
Yeah. So the last attack I did, the Toll the Dead, was there any visual or otherwise indicator that it didn't have its full effect on
Yes.
Yellow? Okay. Seeing that, I'm going to switch it up and pop a second level Ray of Sickness on Yellow now.
Okay.
It's a roll to hit. Come on. That's a natural uno.
Oh,
Oh.
roll me
Yeah.
a
Oh no.
D4.
I don't have one of those. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm sure I do. A D4. 3.
3. So you were 1, Ruin was 2, Dahlia was 3, Belfie was 4.
Hellish rebuke. No, I'm kidding.
Roll me. Is it a yeah, it is a roll to hit.
It's a roll to hit, yeah.
Roll another D20 and add your plus to hit.
An avid. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, to see if you hit.
Why couldn't I have it the first time? 21?
Does a 21 hit Dahlia?
Yeah. I thought we
I had to cast it second level too. Full damage?
Yes. Normal damage.
Okay. Need one more D8. Okay, here we go. Not the worst. 12 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I suppose you should roll a con saving throw. You're gonna do the full Monty here.
Yep. See if I'm poisoned. Oh, 10.
That failed. you
Poisoned.
you are poisoned to the end of my next turn. And Friedrich is gonna yell, "I am so fucking sorry."
And like in her form of dread, she just like slowly looks at you. Her eyes are black, and she just like snarls.
So yeah, as that poison ray, that sickness ray just goes wide and hits Dahlia. Is there anything else you like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run and jump off this cliff. No. Oh no, I'm just gonna stay put in shame, and that'll be it.
Ruin, you're up.
I look over at Dahlia and say, "Welcome to the circle. It's a rite of passage to have the professor hit you with something."
And he's just staring
I'm
at his
gonna
hands
attack.
like, "Come on, guys, don't let me down."
An 18 to hit
18 hits.
for the first,
Oh, that's amazing.
and that's 9 damage, 9 slashing damage. And a 23
23 hits.
for another. Holy moly. 6 points of slashing damage, because math.
And as you do that, he just stands up straight, glares at you.
I will remember your face.
And he's going to run the other way. You get an opportunity of attack.
No.
Okay.
Does he jump off the edge?
You just see him disappear.
That's an. Oh, so I don't get a.
No, you do. You do. You get the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 17.
17 hits.
That is max damage on my. So that's 12.
12. Nice. So yeah, you hit him as he's running away, and he just walks off the edge and just looks like he falls.
I guess I would be running over to the edge to see if he. I'm assuming we don't see him when he drops off of the edge.
If
but-
you're running right after him to see if he fell, I will say you notice he is running along the edge straight down. His feet
Oh.
are on the side of the wall. Similar to spider climb that Professor Friedrich casts.
Well, that'll be a thing that we'll have to deal with at some point. That's my. I mean, my turn would put me like right at the edge of the thing, I guess. But that's my turn. I don't have anything else that I can do to.
So we technically do not have any more hostiles since Purple is completely out of it, like passed out. He's going to be out for a while. Is there anything else you would like to do in initiative order?
Do we kill him?
This Velfie's getting murdery.
I mean, well, whose turn is it right now in initiative order?
In initiative order, it would be Velfie's turn first.
So
I'm not gonna kill him.
Wait, does Spirit not get a turn?
Oh, Shadow gets a turn, yeah, if you want Shadow to take a turn.
I just want to see. I just want to see something really quick because I don't know how far he could have gotten away. he could have only that my spirit could have only gotten like 10 feet down the. So I don't think he's close enough to catch. Okay. Never mind. Velfie, kill him if you're trying to kill him.
No, I would actually ask the group, what do we do with this guy?
Are we still in initiative?
I'd say not at this point if we're all like discussing and talking.
Then Dahlia will drop Form of Dread and just like kind of just drop him towards the middle of the group.
I thought you were going to say drop him off the cliff.
Not our problem. No.
I tripped.
And she would head over to one of the dead bodies and just kind of stand there quietly for a while and then cast Speak with Dead.
So, what is your Speak with Dead? What does the casting look like?
She just kind of stands there and it almost like she takes a deep breath and then she almost has to like focus to step into the veil between the living and the dead. So if it was like a TV show, you'd almost see her like step through like this scrim and then she could hear the dead.
And the body just regards you lifelessly. Since you all are the ones that killed him. It stays silent.
I kick it.
Kick it in the head.
Go on, do something.
And it just lifelessly rolls.
All right. I shall go back to the little guy and start like shaking him and slapping him and trying to wake him up.
Roll to hit.
Don't want to do damage though.
Okay. Yeah, just roll to hit to see if you can wake him up.
Slap. Okay. Unarmed kind of deal.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my unarmed is. It's 4. A natural 19 plus 4.
Ooh. So you slap him enough to wake him up and he's like,
She now looks normal and then she just like kind of gently slaps him, kind of like not to do any damage, just like stop. Just stop.
He
Okay.
shuts up wide-eyed, mouth closed.
All right. What the hell are you guys?
A human.
The others that aren't.
I don't know. I thought we were all human. Look, I don't ask questions, okay?
Why target us?
You look like you had money.
Who sent you?
Nobody.
Who sent you? I can bring out Scary Lady again.
I'm gonna walk up and cast Detect Thoughts while she's doing this
And are you looking for just surface thoughts?
to start.
Fuck, she's scary. God, I want to go home. I just want to go home. I didn't mean to get into this. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I just wanted to get a little bit extra money. Why is this happening? I just want to go home. Like, that is the string of thoughts you're getting from this guy.
Even with asking who.
Yes, because she scared the shit out of him.
I'll push deeper. We're not trying to stay friendly here.
Remind me what I need to do.
14 wisdom save.
He rolled a 17.
He beat it then.
He's too scared to let you get any deeper into his brain.
Everything's
I'm
on
gonna-
lockdown.
Say I'd like to walk over and just basically press the sword down so it's literally like hovering, not close enough that he could like hit it, and just say, I suggest you answer her question.
Since Dahlia started the intimidation, and with that, roll intimidation at advantage.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Natural 19 plus 2.
He looks like he just pissed himself. He's so scared. What was the question again?
Who sent you?
I don't know their name.
What do they look like? Where are they from?
I don't know what they look like. I don't know where they're from. I assume the underground because, like, they just want control for down here. That's all I know.
So you're useless then.
Pretty much, yes.
Starts dragging him towards the gulch.
Oh, buddy. Well, I guess this is a quick way to die since they probably kill me anyway.
Who's they? Who is they that will kill you anyway? Maybe we can kill them first.
I don't think so, lady. You're scary, but they are scarier.
Who's scarier?
And he looks very conflicted. Roll me persuasion to see if you can get it out of him.
I can still detect surface level right now, so anything new?
Fuck, I'm gonna die. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Fuck, I'm gonna die. And you get this image of someone just in robes.
Dirty 20?
And he just looks around. The Syndicate, they're gonna kill me if you don't, so just, I'd rather die by you.
He
Does
said,
Dahlia know who the syndicate is?
Roll me a history check.
I assume that we wouldn't know because we're like,
Yeah, y'all aren't from
"Yeah,
down
we have
here.
any chance?
5.
I ain't from around here."
5? You have no
Yeah.
idea who the Syndicate is.
Any names? Besides syndicate?
Shadow Syndicate, I don't ask for names. I'm just sent out with people. And he's like looking into the hole. Look, I don't want to go down there, but I also don't want to die either. So I get,
Can give me more information.
if I do, they're gonna kill me, and I'd rather die by you.
If I may,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want to say who or can't, can you tell us where they are?
They're everywhere.
Are they topside?
They probably could get topside if they wanted. But I don't think they like it topside very much. Look, lady, you'd be doing me a service if you kill me at this point.
Or just put him down? No.
Fuck. And he's like scanning everywhere. And he's shaking. And he's just
Where do you guys?
everywhere.
Where did you meet? To get this job? Where'd you start?
Layer 11.
I asked all my question. Anyone else?
Yeah, where's the bookstore?
The bookstore. It's on the fourth layer next to the Hex Brew.
Well, look who's talkative all of a sudden.
You just asked for a shop. Everybody knows where the shop is.
Well, that was my question, so.
I tried as well. I'm very new to all this.
What, killing people?
No, not that.
Oh,
No,
well then
we've
you'll
done
be
plenty
doing
of
me a
that.
service if you just put me out of my misery. Because you saw the thingy that left. He knows I'm here.
The thing that left? What thing was that? I didn't quite get a good look.
He's more scary than you.
What is he?
He likes to jump things.
Jump?
Jump. like, and he does this like awkward little mimic of biting people.
So what do you don't know what he is?
A devil.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to get eaten, so
It's not my problem.
He's gonna look at you beggingly.
Wait.
Am I aware of any people that eat people?
Roll a history check.
Am I aware of people that eat people?
Sentence you never thought you'd say until D&D.
12.
Yeah.
It doesn't come to mind, but if Felfie would like to roll one as well, she
Ooh.
can, since she's an avid reader.
Yes, you said history, correct?
History.
That is a 19 plus 4, so 23.
In some of the smutty books you've read of vampires.
Twilight!
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so I mean, okay, not to out myself, but listen, I read some books. And the only thing I can think of when I hear chomping is vampires. Chomping people. I mean, besides like people eating actual people, but I feel like people don't actually eat people here. I mean, I could be wrong. It is the underground.
He's gonna follow along with Dahlia on that one.
Just like,
Okay, well, listen, I'm topside. So
we know.
I don't really? I thought I blended in.
No, but you did try. I'll give you that.
Well, thanks. However, my guess would be vampire.
It's a creature that eats people. I'm assuming.
They suck your blood
Undead.
out and leave you with nothing but a husk.
It sounds bad.
I don't want to be a part of it. You see now why?
then why join them? There's
Well,
plenty of other gangs.
I'm not lucky enough to go topside. I'm stuck.
Not
here.
lucky up there either.
Well, then what will you do? You're in quite a predicament here.
I'm gonna die. And he just kind of sits there and his shoulders slump. And he just looks off in the corner.
You know, it's interesting you say that. Because we're all going to die one day.
Oh my gosh.
And
Existential crisis!
if you know you're going to die and nothing matters, then all that matters is what you choose to do with the time that you have left. So will you sit here and dread your own coming ruin, or will you do something with that time?
Do something like what?
You're the one who thinks you're going to die. What would you do with your last moments?
He just sits there and he looks a little flabbergasted, like he has no idea.
Can always get a pet.
I don't have time for a pet.
These ones are special.
These people that recruited you and then left you here. Does that make you angry?
I mean, y'all killed them, so shouldn't I be angry at you?
They left you here.
They left me here because you took them away.
One ran off.
Yeah, one ran off. He left you here.
You killed
I
his
don't know
wife.
if you saw
If
him.
he
You
was-
were.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh. Huh.
His wife. Was his wife attacking us as well?
Yeah, the other vampire. There was another vampire, and I point over at the pile of dust.
Oh, well. I suppose it's the risk you run when you try to rob people.
Mm-hmm.
Crime doesn't pay.
I mean, it does, kind of. But
Well, yeah, I have heard you can be rather successful.
Depending on the crime.
Or you could end up where we are right now.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't do what I do for free.
Well, you're not getting paid anything right now. Because you're sitting on the ground in front of 4 people that could kill you if we wanted to. But it seems like leaving you for the syndicate would be even better punishment.
So you say that, and as he goes to say that, a knife flies between all of you, hits him dead center of the head, and he just falls back into the pit
From where? Where'd it come
behind
from?
you.
Is there anything there?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, can we see?
Can we turn
anything?
and look?
My perception is good.
Oh God, I got a natural 1 + 3.
13.
18.
22.
The DC was 22. You see a shadowy figure on the ledge above as it walks off.
And I would point it out because I don't have anything else that I can do right now other than... Well, it seems like we've overstayed our welcome.
Does this happen often down here?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I may have gotten quite enough of the underground experience for one day.
I still need to do Velfie's bookstore. She finally knows where it's at.
That's
Yeah.
true, but
Yeah.
maybe it's sort of like an oasis down here. You know, how can books be violent and scary and deadly?
Knowledge.
I'm gonna
As
go
I put away
power.
my Librum of Souls.
I'm gonna go look through the pile of dust and see if there's anything interesting.
Roll me an investigation check.
I'll go up to the tattoo shop and look in and just give him a thumbs up.
Dude in the beanie.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration because that was a bad 25.
Ooh, okay. With a 25, you find a letter. And it says, make sure to keep the syndicate in line. This city is mine. It's got a -T.
I would probably bring the letter over to Dahlia because she's the one that knows the...
Do you tell it to me or give it to me?
Yeah. I would read... I read it and I'm just going to hand you the letter.
Okay. She kind of looks at it, but not very closely.
Would he be the pleasures guy?
Fuck. Yeah. Theron? Did I thatch Theron?
Theron.
Theron. So maybe a trip to pleasures. After the bookstore.
To the books!
And are y'all looking through any of the other bodies, or y'all just going to leave them there?
Oh, sure. I'll look through some bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well look through the rest of the bodies.
Roll me an investigation check.
Yes.
14.
18.
12.
Also an 18.
All right. The DC was 13.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Roll if you rolled higher than a 13 or a 13.
Nope.
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Oh
Is
boy,
that-
D100s.
This is the most fun die to roll. If I can find it.
Yeah.
85.
70.
$94.
Okay, so we had an 85, a 94, and a 70.
Yep.
All right. Everybody roll me a D12.
Ouch.
8.
And
11.
11. So with that 11, you get a spider climb spell scroll.
Ooh, cool. I can do it too, Professor.
It's quite a thrill.
With that, what did you say, Friedrich?
I got an 8 on the D12.
You find, roll me 2d4s.
4s. Love all the layers. Okay. Total them up.
Yes.
Total of 5.
You find 5 perfume vials that are extremely exotic and worth 100 gold pieces each.
holy moly.
Perfume.
Give that to a tea shop owner, maybe.
Or
Wear it
perhaps
before I go to the tea shop.
you could do that, and you could also give it to a certain information broker.
That is true. 5 of them, you said?
5.
Cool. Thanks, people we murdered who tried to murder us first.
And Ruin, what was yours again?
A 10.
A 10. You find a wooden box of coins. Roll me a 2d6s.
8.
You get 8 gold pieces. Roll me
Yay.
3d8s.
17.
You get 17 silver pieces. Roll me 4d12s.
28.
You get 28 copper pieces.
Yay. Money.
Honey.
And with that, you have all your loot. Are you all headed to the bookstore?
To the library. Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
we
Yeah.
should, yeah.
So you all are currently on layer 3. So you start to make your way down to layer 4. And they said it's right next to the potion.
Hexbrew.
Yep, Hexbrew.
Yeah.
And you all start to walk towards Hexbrew. And you pass the window. Roll me a perception check.
Natural 1 plus 3.
Said perception.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
16.
16.
5.
5. So with that dirty 20 and that 16, with the 16, Dahlia smells her favorite scent. And with that 20, you notice a woman in the store. Red tiefling, really red hair, dark red hair, and black horns.
In the
In the potion shop.
eat in the potion shop. There's a I don't know if there's a tiefling in there. I don't know. What do we want to? It doesn't. It's like not consequential to me at all. But
Is that Ruin saying that?
yeah, I was like, there's a lady in the or there's a lady in the potion shop. I don't.
Okay.
I would at least point her out
And
because I
Ruin,
don't know if I'm.
you would also smell your favorite scent. Very similar to your first mission.
The one in the first mission, was that a male voice or a female voice?
That was a male voice.
Do you want to go in the potion shop to talk to a tiefling then, Ruin?
I don't know. I like.
You got excited about it.
Wait, so y'all are smelling your favorite scent?
What details are being shared
We
with
got-
us?
I'm saying. So
I haven't
now
said anything
sharing-
yet.
Okay.
I'm now sharing with Dahlia. Our first mission that we went on, there was a dude in a fox mask who smelled like
Your favorite scent.
your favorite scent, but it was a male, I think. So this is at least vaguely interesting.
Cause why?
Because I don't, it's
You smell it too?
yeah.
Smell what?
Favorite scent.
If we point it out, do they notice, or are they just completely
So with it being
Yeah,
pointed
point it-
out,
like? I grab Velfie and move her closer to the potion shop.
Smell. Sniff.
with it being pointed out, this is the same scent you smelt the night before when Aunt here got excited.
I figured. Huh. This is very interesting. Thank you for pointing this out. This is interesting.
They might have potions of your favorite scent if you want it, maybe.
Oh, and the professor's got those fancy perfume potions that I didn't see him get, but he's got those fancy perfume potions. I don't know if they're like.
So do we all smell?
Since it's been pointed
favorite?
out, you would smell it too.
Do we know that it's coming from the tiefling?
You know it's coming from the shop.
Oh. Okay.
You all smell old book pages?
Dahlia does.
Hmm.
Are we getting potions
Well,
or books?
it is a
Like,
shop, store.
Is
One of those
Velfie
words.
looking in the window?
Yes. Because now that they've pointed out the tiefling and she's making the connection in her head. Because was it pointed out that it was a female tiefling?
Yeah,
It was? Okay.
yeah. I would have shared that but it's the same smell as when we were on our first mission. So that's
Okay, because that would still pique her interest. So she is going to peek in the window.
You see not an old, but like a middle-aged red tiefling woman with the black horns, dark red hair, but she's got golden eyes. But as she's walking around and a little grin pops on, that grin looks awful familiar.
I'm going to go in.
When you go in, a little bell goes off. And you hear like a very gentle woman's voice. Oh, hello. Welcome to my apothecary.
Hi. Is the tiefling behind the counter or is the tiefling just in the shop?
She's in the shop, but she's tending to it like she is the owner.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can I interest you in a love potion? You look like you might be in love. Or maybe a truth serum. Maybe I want to get the truth out of somebody. Or if you're trying to do some of the things, I could give you a nice little poison to put in someone's drink or coat your dagger with.
I caught an intoxicating scent when I came across your shop.
Oh, what did it smell like? Everyone is different.
It smells like a freshly squeezed schnickelbum.
Ooh. And she's going to go over to this section of the store that has like a little pink heart on it. And she's going to pull one of the potions over, or pull one of the potions out, uncork it, and put it under your nose. And
Okay.
it smells very strong of schnickelbums.
This.
Huh. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly what I'm smelling. What is it?
Oh, it's a love potion. Very potent one, too. Be very careful, though. These last a while. And if you ever have, be very protective with this as well. If you have an accident, let's just say it sticks around a little longer. They're born soulless.
And she's going to cork it, put it back on the table.
They turn into little monsters.
They, what do you mean by they?
Oh, well, little accidents that happen when people are lusting after each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
coitus. Got it. How much is it?
Oh, ooh, so how many would you like? They're 100 gold pieces each.
Just one. And I will hand over 100 gold pieces.
Perfect. And she's going to pocket it, and she's going to go back over and grab a different one that she hadn't uncorked and hand it to you. And it's this pink little potion that just looks like it's like strawberry, like milk consistency type potion. Like, it looks really tasty. It looks really sweet as she hands it over.
Thank you so much. It's funny. I know somebody who smells just like this, and I am wondering if you maybe know them. They are also a red tiefling with black hair. Has a very charming attitude about him.
Give me an insight check.
Excuse me. You're on my dice. Oh. 8.
Not at all. And you cannot tell if she's lying or if she's telling the truth.
Okay. Do I have anything that I can use?
You do have inspiration.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, I'm using it. Can you get off my dice, please?
you have so many
I have
inspirations.
4, so if I don't get this. Okay. Oh. Wait, what did we say? Insight?
Mm-hmm.
That is 19.
She is lying through her teeth.
Knew it.
And with that insight, you see the little crow's feet. You see the mouth, the grin, the hair, the horns. This could be Antyr's mother.
Okay, so Bubby's she's gonna say, okay. I was just maybe they just come down here and use it as a perfume. So all right. Well, thank you for giving me or selling me this potion. I appreciate it.
Of course, I never give anything away for free. But if you find out you don't love the person that you give that to, I do sell poisons that you can kill them with.
She's gonna laugh, and she's gonna say thank you. I maybe you'll see me again.
I look forward to our next visit.
All right. Well, thank you. And see you later.
Bye.
Bye. And then she's gonna walk out the store. I'm more confused. All right, so bookstore, anybody?
I like
Or-
books. How was the shop?
It's good. I found the source of the perfume and I bought some. Because I mean, who doesn't want to smell good, you know?
Very true. Very
So, yeah.
true.
Was a pretty penny, but I think it was worth it.
Me wants to roll insight. Ruin probably wouldn't think of it that much.
Uh,
But yeah, so I was very excited because I love this scent. So anyway, yeah, we ready for the bookstore?
yeah.
Yeah.
Look for a store of books that apparently doesn't have an entrance.
Nice.
Give me a perception check.
Nope. That's an 11.
11.
14.
18.
I got 18.
With that 18, y'all see it's like a little building right next to it. And there's just a tiny little book etched on the door. And y'all get the sense that this is the bookstore.
All right.
Is it like a normal door
Like a normal door,
on the handle?
normal handle.
Try the handle and try to open the door.
And as you open the door, a huge, like, I don't want to say gust, but like old paper smell hits you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I go right in. I love it.
Smells better than the potion shop.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yay.
A happy ending.
Yeah, y'all are going into the bookshop.
The underground Barnes and Noble.
My mind is spinning.
So
My mind is
I
also
was
spinning
like, I
after
didn't-
being blasted by the professor. So
yeah, sorry about all that.
it's okay. Hey,
I was
that
not
one's
having
make
a
it
good fight.
interesting.
I was
That
out of
makes-
my element.
Yeah.
That ones are fun. No,
This is why they keep
truly,
me in a
truly, I
classroom.
love this sort of stuff. I love this.
Thank you so much for watching episode 13 of the Order of Narvosc. Episode 14 will be posted on February 28th. Please do not forget to follow our wonderful players. They are wonderful in-game and out, and they deserve your support. If you are interested in Narvosc merch, check the description below to check out our 4 different types of t-shirts that you can get for the Order of Narvosc. But as always, if this is the kind of content you enjoy, please press that like button, subscribe, ring that bell. And don't forget, be the light that drives out the shadows, adventurer. I'll see you later.